my niggas, we doing the most. Grams on the table, yeah, I been gone. At the base and shorty, she trumping it over. Keep steady, I told him I'm on one. Why you tryna make me be the bad guy? Why telling people that bitch you a damn lie? How me an ex young nigga feeling paralyzed. When you don't go, can't stop, fuck a red light. 150 for the nails. I might put that bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel real. She want the Molly, she want the pills. I throw 150 for the nails. I might put that bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel real. She want the Molly, she want the pills. We gon' have to see how this shit pan out. Nigga tryna keep it low key, I can't stand out. But I got money bands on me when I walk out. Fuck you, stand on it, I don't give a fuck now. Fuck you, money ice on me with a buzz down. Whole gang going crazy when I touch down. Jamie and you in that bed be going down. Off that liquor, she tryna get knocked down. Roll it up. Niggas talk about the kid like they knowin' something. She hop on the dick, my leg going down. Yeah, she hop on the dick, that be going down. Yeah, we got drums and sticks in the back, and my young niggas loaded. Put a team on my back and I told him a nigga ain't folding. I throw 150 for the nails. I might put that bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel real. She want the Molly, she want the pills. I throw 150 for the nails. I might put that bad bitch in Chanel. I pull back when this shit feel real. She want the Molly, she want the pills.
She want my broke ass. That's what I do. I feel good. It's a win-win. I'm buying sneakers. $50.
I'm not buying nothing this year.
For how long?
The whole year.
Why?
Just decided not to. I don't know why, to be honest with you.
You know what? I feel you on that, but I want to know why. Because I want to see if I share the same sentiment.
Oh, honestly, the reason why is because I want to see if I can do it. That's one. Two, I know it sounds crazy, but like, I get overwhelmed with sneakers. Like, I wake up in the morning, like, I think I'm going to do like I thought about doing it today, but doing like from when I wake up all the way through podcast, an entire day of like a podcast day. Because when I wake up in the morning, I go in the closet, I, no joke, feel like almost like nauseous. Like,
yes.
it makes me sick to my stomach sometimes. I go, come on. And then, like, I'll be honest with you, looking at the list today, like, during 2016, and I'm looking at this like, fam, it don't make no sense that, like, I either had all these or still got some of these. Because, like, I was like, man, do I got anything from 2016? I was like, well, I got the bread one that you gave me. That was 2016, right?
That was 2016.
And I was like, well, I got that, so maybe I'll wear that. Then I was like, fam, I got, like, this, racers, flying there. I got all these things. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
And I was like, man, see, that's why I was like, that's why I got to do this. Like, I passed on so much so far. Like, I'm talking deals. Like, and I was like, nah, Greg, you could do this. Now,
I like this.
I got a lot in my cart.
Yeah,
on eBay.
Bro, get rid of that eBay card.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I looked on GOAT to make this list. Well, I put a lot in. I almost, stuff was so cheap on there that like things that like we didn't have the opportunity to buy then or like was way too high. I went, you know what? I may have to break it.
You can do it now.
I may have to break this.
Yeah.
I was like, because I don't want to pass on this. You made a list, right?
Of course. Come on, bro.
I don't know. Casby coming.
Who are you talking to?
See, I don't expect that from you.
This is me you're talking to. When have I ever let you down when it comes to the pod?
I would never expect that.
So don't ever ask me a question like that again.
I would never, ever expect that.
Of course I got a list. And I got honorable mention. And honestly, this list was, while it was fun to make, and when we start pod, I'm going to give you a revelation that I had talking about 2016. But like, I had fun making this list. A lot of fun.
I did too, but I had to set some. What I'll talk about. Am I good in this camera? Like, little space up top?
Yep. And it's the red light's blinking, so that's good. Yep.
All
You got yep.
Cool.
Same. We all right?
We good. Let me check the board because we not recording.
Mic look all right. Pause.
Yeah.
All right.
Mic straight.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, I got some cards for us to open up.
Okay.
So the homie sent like he had sent these a long time ago, and I found some extra packs. I was like, oh cool, me and Don and George could open these up, but since George ain't here, we gonna open these joints up. No? All right, let's do this. Yo, Sneak This Podcast, episode 405. No George, Greg, Don back in the building.
What up?
Appreciate everybody who likes to share this podcast. This is the best sneaker podcast, period. And I said I'm going to say that every single episode because this is the absolute very last year of us doing this podcast.
It's not true.
It is 1,000% true. 99.9% true.
It's not true.
Fam, I'm about to be, Oscar's having a baby. I'm about to be a grandfather.
Congratulations.
And I'll tell you this. we just talked about it a little bit about not buying sneakers. I feel like there's something more important I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't know what it is.
It took you 405 episodes to come up to that.
I don't know if like you and your wife do like goals like for the year or.
Fam, she is the queen of the vision board. So yes.
Oh, okay. Dang, her Roselle need to kick him. Roselle,
dog. I'm telling you, it is a vision board. The whole party, the whole everything. Put it on the back of her phone. Looks at it every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. She's all into that.
So like that's why we went to Denver. I know I hit you up because it was in your town. Let me tell you something. I love Denver.
Denver's a vibe.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I try to tell you.
Let me tell you something. The people there are just really nice. So everybody just cool and chilling. Like I really liked it there.
You know why? Because the air's crispy. You know what I'm saying? It feels good outside. It's a vibe out there. A lot of things to do. Half the town is high. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool.
I will tell you this. I didn't expect it to be as flat as it was.
What
like
you mean?
We left the airport and it was just land.
Oh,
Now, once I got downtown, it was like a downtown. Yeah. But like, it was mad land.
Yeah,
and
where the airport is at, it's just nothing but land. Yeah.
It was nothing out there. But man, like, I freaking loved it out there. Roselle was like, yeah, I don't know if I could live here. I was like, man, I think you could sell some houses out here. Like, I think it would be okay.
1,000%. It's popping out there.
I was like, but that joke was cool. But like, that's why we do. We go like on a trip every year. This is a quick little 1 day, weekend, whatever.
Yeah.
And we talk about goals and things that we want to do. I had none.
Yeah.
Like, I had no goals, but I could feel something. Like I could feel like there's something more I'm supposed to be doing. Like I don't know what it is though. Like, and I was like, man, I don't know. Like I honestly, like every single day I'm sitting at work, every single day I'm driving, I'm like, there's something like I'm supposed to be doing something else. Well, and I feel like this is taken away from. 10 years is a long time.
10 years is a long time. I mean, you said you're about to be a grandfather. Maybe that void that you're looking to fill. Once that happens, because I mean, like, think about it. Once you say you do, which I don't think you're going to, say you do quit the pod, now you got extra time on your hands. And now you're going to be twiddling your thumbs like, damn, I'm supposed to be doing something.
Yeah, but I wanted to go back to school, which I haven't. I also wanted to, like, I've always, like, in college, and one of my goals was always get published, a book, do something, or have some type of article or some type of study, something published. But I don't sit down and write it. I put time in editing this all week. I'm doing this 10 years, and I'm like, I'm 43. Yeah. So how old are you?
41. Just turned 41 a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's like, gotta start now.
You don't look at this as an audiobook?
No, because it's too opinionated. I don't
you think
know.
A book is? Okay. No, I feel what you're saying. I don't think it's the last year, but if it is, I understand. And in regards to like saying like you didn't have or you don't have goals, I'm sure Rosillo's got a ton of goals. She posts all the time. She got goals.
She got a ton of goals.
I'm right there with you. Like, again, she'll post like I want this, that, and the third. What about you? I'm like, I just want to live. I just want to do this. Now, I have like a couple of short-term goals, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe some house renovations or like updates I want to do, things of that. Like, you know, I just got the backyard landscapes. I want to do some more stuff to that and, you know, here and there. And honestly, a lot of my goals are surrounded by the kids. I want to like, today I just took Taylor to register for high school. So, like, I finally have a high schooler soon. That's, like, crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So, all my goals are surrounded by them. Jordan in boxing, Makai doing basketball. Like, so I'm working with him, trying to get him to step up. So, my goals are surrounded by kids. It ain't really on me. You know what I'm saying?
See, and that's, like, I feel like it's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what I do. It's just soccer. It's soccer all day.
Yeah.
Both kids, soccer. But, like, what about you?
Oh, no, I agree.
Like, I feel like I gotta tell you with you, like, there's one thing I always say about Don. Man, Don can get something done. Don is a hustler. Don will figure out how to get from A to B to Z. Like, he always has, like, period.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't you think, man, it's time for something else?
I couldn't agree more. And I'm getting to that point, and I've probably said that for the past couple of years, but every time I want to start thinking about myself, I don't know, I feel guilty. Like, don't you feel guilty? Like,
no.
And I don't. So then I buy shoes. That's what it comes down to. Like,
so you know what? That's another thing too. I'm tired of my excuses of, it makes me happy, or like, I could be buying worse things or something like that. And like, I've been like unDSing stuff. I've been finding stuff. I've been doing things, and I go, yeah, like, I got plenty. I got to get through this year. If I could get through this year, then yeah, I got some stuff that I want to cop next year. But like at the same time, I hope by the time next year gets here, I don't want to.
See, I was just gonna say that.
I don't feel
if you go a whole year without copping stuff, you're done.
I haven't copped one sneaker
I think
at all.
with any addiction, if you stop, like for example, like when I was younger, I loved soda. Like I used to drink soda like crazy. Mountain Dew, you couldn't stop me. And then when my uncle got kidney stones, and he said it was the worst pain he ever had in his life, worst pain ever. This is a man that he's like, yo, I've been like stabbed in the streets of this and that and the third. He's like, I curled up like a baby trying to pass these stones. And I was like, well, what caused it? He's like, caffeine. All I did was drink soda left and right. From that day, stopped drinking soda. First year was tough. Now I don't even like, I look at it and I cringe.
See, I didn't drink soda for a long time. And every once in a while I will now. But like, man, something about when you get a slice of pizza or some barbecue.
Oh, no. If you have a Sprite, no, now I would do like, if I'm going somewhere like, you get a nice little Sprite, you feel me? Yeah. Or like a Pepsi or a Coke, I haven't touched it in years. Dr. Pepper, I couldn't even tell you what it tastes like.
You drink coffee?
I do.
What is caffeine?
There's a difference though. Number one, I chase the coffee with water. And two, with soda, I feel like you would drink like a 2 liter, 3-4 cans a day. Coffee, I drink 1 cup of coffee, and that's it. I don't do 2, 3, 4, 5 cups a day.
I could barely finish a can of soda. But coffee, I drink about 3 cups.
No, I can't do it.
I used to didn't do stuff like that, but like, I started seeing everybody else do it, and I go, maybe it ain't too bad. I thought like, man, you drink 2 or 3, like you're going to be out of control. Or, like, that's not good for you. But man, I watch these cats drink all this coffee all day, and I go, oh, it ain't that bad. Rosie will drink about 6 a day.
Like on the weekends, I'll do one in the morning when I wake up or whatever. And then like if we chilling at the crib, like I might have a little afternoon vibe or whatever. Like that's cool. But during the week, I'm one and done. But I say all that to say, like, I quit like, caffeine. I think anything that you're addicted to, sneakers. Like if you go 1 year without doing it, you're gonna be I don't need nothing else. I'm good. Just wear your shit. I've been telling you that.
But I feel like even with that, that's why the podcast gotta end. Huh?
Nah, because the podcast can evolve into something else.
Well, that's the thing. Now, if something major happens in this year with the podcast, okay, then we pod again. But if ain't nobody coming through with some type of bag or some type of, I ain't got time for it. Like it's too much work. Like I've already talked about. Like I'm good. Like I'm really good. 10 years is long. No, like if anybody else want to take it over and keep it and run with it. Man, go ahead.
I feel it.
Do your thing. You can have the cameras. You can have.
I mean, you sound serious, so you might be for real.
Oh no, I'm dead serious. Like I'm 1,000,000,000% serious. Me and Rosie talked about it.
Yeah.
And like usually, I always say it in my mind, like, man, and come on, Greg, like what you talking about? But no, like I don't feel anything. But I will tell you this, like that's why I'm glad you're here. Like I want this last year. I don't want this to be like a bad TV series where it'd be like, man, it was fire, but that last year, man.
That last year, they just, no.
I want this last year to be fire. That's why last week I was getting a little upset with them. Kind of like, man, cats coming here not knowing nothing, not talking. I'm not going to be dealing with it anymore. Like, if you want to come on this podcast, you gotta come here, do a little research, be a little talk, opinionated, or if you ain't got no opinion, ask questions.
Yeah.
Like, bounce off of each other, stuff like that. So that's why I'm glad you're here today.
Come on, man. I'm always going to pull up.
Don is in the building. We are doing top 10 sneakers from 2016.
100%.
Now, obviously, everybody was posting up photos from 2016 because it's 10 years since it's 2026 and whatnot. How'd you make your list, Don?
First of all, I thought this was a dope idea. So shout out to you for that. I had to put myself in the mindset of 2016.
Okay, so
I could not.
Okay.
Yeah, I could not do the mindset of today. Because the mindset of today thinks a lot of these shoes are kind of whack. But I put myself in the mindset of 2016, and I was telling you about a little revelation. Like, I was really thinking about it. I think 2016 for me was, I don't know if it was the peak. I don't know if I want to say peak or like the last year where I was really outside.
That's what it was. It was the last year we were really outside. We were still like copping and like, going places, but like I'm talking like outside.
But I say that because, and specifically, and for those that know my history, like that was the last year I worked at Pound for Pound. And that was like the last year of like the greatness of it before it fell. And like I got to thinking, I'm looking at the list, I'm like, yo, I remember wrecking and running for these. Hey, I'm being.
I mean, what's crazy is that like when you look through the list of all the 2016 sneakers, you think of all these moments.
And I have
so many pound for pound moments,
all pound for pound moments.
Undefeated opening that year.
Yep.
So many things happened that year.
I remember like, and I'm just. Even on the list, I'm like, okay, I remember ripping and running to this mall, to this mall, to this mall for this one, doing pre-orders. I remember the pre-orders for the top threes that you got. Had those. Like, so it was, like I told you, it was fun doing the list. And I'm like, I think 2016 was the year, I don't want to call it peak because I don't know when my peak was when I was outside, but I think it was the last year where I was outside.
It was the last year where I went somewhere the night before and watched the sunrise.
Yep.
And waited for a store open because that's where me and George was outside of High Point for Wu-Tang Foamposites, the yellow ones.
Yep.
Like that was the very last like actual like sun is down, rise, camp out type thing. And man, that sucked. Dude, that was the absolute last one.
I remember that. I remember and we'll get into the list a little later, but yeah, just like going to, like you're picking your spots. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to Shoe Palace Arrowhead first because I actually have a plug there, and then from there, you're gonna shoot to Desert Sky. You're gonna go from Desert Sky to shoot here. Like I remember all of the spots. Oh, WSS on Thomas and whatever street. They just got their shipment. Let's roll. That was the year that I did all of that within 4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
And we was pushing our cars to the limit.
To the limit.
Because like you knew like which one, like you said, you had the homie at. So like you may be able to go get that last because he gonna hold it to you till like noon.
Or first because you had to go before the store opened.
Yeah, like whichever the case may be. And then like you would go to Scottsdale Mall and you were like, well shoot, I want to go to House of Hoops, but then also High Point. And then that was also back when like, well, I don't know about now today, but like back when like High Point would get like XYZ, but House of Hoops would get ABC.
Yep.
And then Shoe Palace, not Shoe Palace, Chic would get this. And you'd be like, dang, I got to get here. Or you would have to time it out like, man, I really want like this from here, but I do want to see if I get these from here. You would call to see somebody in line. They'd be like, oh, I'm only going to get one pair. Well, can you get me this? You would just do every single thing you can. And then that's when cats would be like, yo, somebody said, so-and-so store got them. Hop in your car and you would go. You would just go.
I ran so many red lights.
You would just
it was
go.
insane.
So we was driving way over the speed limit.
Yeah,
reckless.
Over the speed limit. It was like cop first, ask questions later. My poor account, I don't know how many times I like ran that car till I had $5 left.
Damn.
Went to the savings account, transferred over because I'm like, well, I'm gonna sell a couple of these anyway. Dog, it got reckless.
It got reckless. It would get to the point too where you had like used your car so much in the day that the bank would freeze it because they thought like somebody was wilding on you. Then you finally get to the spot, they be like, oh yeah, we can't hold you down. You're like, hold on, give me a second. You gotta call the bank. Good. That was a crazy time. And we knew all the like, all right, like this store is here, so we got to go like up all the way to the top of the garage to get to that store quicker. And you knew that this store was across over there, so you had to go around the other side of the mall to park over there. Like we used to be ripping.
And this was 1 year. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think every year, obviously, I did camp outs and I would do that and this, that, and the third. But I think 2016 and looking at the releases, I think that was the year I did the most. I legit feel that way. Because, I mean, Jordan 1s were at an all-time high. Every single release you wanted to get. Yeezys, which one we'll talk about. V1s and V2s were at an all-time high. And that's when like I think the resale market went out of control because it was the Yeezy V1, V2.
Ultra
anything
Boost,
easy. The Ultra Boost, the
human race.
And we'll talk, it's on the list, but that 2016 specifically was probably the year of like the reseller, whatever you can imagine, the influencer. And
I think that was when like everybody who was on the fence about being a reseller, and those who like were really resellers but they didn't want to admit it, it was like, oh, I'm buying this so I can sell it and get what I want.
Oh, that was me.
That was me. That was all of us. It was like,
you knew me. I told everybody I'm a purist at heart. And then like even working in pound for pound, I was still like, I'm a purist at heart. You know what it is. But then 2016 one day when we were doing pre-orders, when we'd be like, all right, we're gonna do the Band 1 pre-orders at $420, and then they'd sell out instantly.
Yeah.
And I already knew in my head, I'm like, I can get a guaranteed 9 pairs from the homie.
Oh, yeah.
So you mean to tell me I'm about to spend $185 and already have 9 pairs sold? Oh, I'm a reseller.
Yeah. I would get like doubles and triples because I would go, somebody got something I want, I would go trade it to them. Like, that was some crazy time.
Yeah. But that was all 2016.
But I built my list. I thought about it because when I went to look at all the 2016 sneakers, I was having a hard time. Like, man, this is fire. This is fire. This is fire.
Oh, yeah.
Now, like you said, like, do I think it's like fire now? I was thinking at the time. So I was like, I got to set some parameters for this. So I made my list based off of if it came out today, I would maybe cop again.
Okay.
And I don't own it.
That's fair.
And I don't own it.
That's tough.
So that's what I did. Now, some of these I did own and I sold them or traded them or got mad. And so whatever the case may be, some of them I did. So that's how I did mine. I did it like, because like I'll tell you, like the Band 1, if it came out today, I probably ain't buying a Band 1.
Yes,
Like, I got the one you gave me. I got multiple low tops. Like it's like,
okay, no. If it came out and it was easily accessible.
Well,
and let's take off the table.
I didn't buy Chicago lows yet.
What? You're not buying anything for 2026, so that's not
Well,
fair.
that came out last year.
It did. Wait, you didn't buy those yet?
Nope.
Why not?
Just didn't feel like it.
Dog, I almost bought 2 pairs just because they're under retail.
I just didn't feel
And
like
that pair
it.
is fire.
Oh yeah, I need them, but I just didn't feel like it.
Okay.
So like that's my thing. I want them still, but like,
Dog.
and that came out that year too.
It did, I know.
Chicago low.
But see, the reason why I didn't put that on my list is because I didn't think they were super tight then. And even when they were at the outlets for $50, we didn't buy them.
Yeah, I passed on those. I bought doubles of all the other colors, and I was like, Chicago, I'm straight on.
Yeah,
those.
like because we had
only one that copped them.
we had the Chicago highs, so I was good.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, see, I don't know if I could do that because again, there was phone pauses in 2016 that I would have bought that there's no way I'd buy today. So that's why I couldn't do that list. And,
Okay. I do got a foam on my list.
And like I don't. And then NMDs, like I could never wear NMD today. But then, yeah, I probably could. So that's why in that mentality I couldn't. I had to put myself what was Don doing 2016. That was the peak of,
Right.
That was it. I think that was the peak of reselling in general.
I feel like if I
really
would
think about
have, if I would have put my mindset in 2016, I probably would have had 8 Adidas on that joint. That was all Ultra Boost, NMDs. That was all. And except obviously your Jordan 1s. You had to have your band. You have maybe Space Jam, White Cement 4, like things like that. Yeah, cool. Them is like what you gonna cop, but that was that peak.
Now, because I'm me, I know there's, and a couple of the fans out there that I speak to all the time, they know I'm the number one Yeezy hater. I have a Yeezy on the list. I'm sorry, guys. This is 2016 we're talking about.
I don't know which one you got on.
I've got, out of the 10, I've got 3 Adidas total. I know, I get it, but it's 2016, y'all. When I explain it, you'll understand why. Because again, I was there at the peak of reselling. I was behind it. I was inside, outside. I saw what people were spending. I saw what people were buying. You feel me? So like, this list is ironclad.
This list is a top tier list.
It is a top tier list. I was geeked to do it.
So that's our top 10 today. We'll obviously do it at the end of the show. I do want to give a shout out to the homie David Blackman from Ivy Brand. Sent us over some shirts or whatnot for George and I, so I appreciate that, man. He's always been a supporter of the podcast. Back east homie or whatnot, so I definitely appreciate him. And then obviously a shout out to the homie Sneaker Savant. Got some cards.
Look at this. These are Dunky Dunks, huh?
So yeah, so like, for those who listen to the podcast, who watch the podcast, we've always opened up cards on this show. He's always sent us a box every time he dropped one. And I found some more that we didn't open up. I think I had opened up maybe like 2 packs when I had it, and I was like, ooh, I want to open up on some here. So got some cards, and like one time, a few episodes ago, we had opened up some like actual basketball cards, and Katz was like, oh, that's dope. I was like, oh, I got some sneaker cards. And obviously these don't really mean nothing. They're just nostalgic. They're not worth anything.
Look at that, man. This is how y'all open a pack. I watched the I was watching when you guys are opening basketball cards. Aside from George, you guys were making me upset.
Right.
The way you guys were ripping stuff. Look at this.
You know what's family? What's funny? I was conscious. I was thinking so hard, like, fam, how do you open cards properly?
All right, so let's see. We've got now. I guess they're just supposed to be whatever sneakers, right?
Yeah, they're just all sneakers.
Oh, these are fire. Okay, so we got the Supreme Dunk Highs.
Let me see, which one is that? Oh, okay.
That's fire. I like that.
Stars.
Okay, and this is a silver too. Now, in my world, this would be like Prism. You know what I'm saying? I like that there. That's fire. We got the Bison.
Bison is fire.
Absolutely fire. We got the Hulks. Oh, bro, come on, man. Whoever made these, shout out to y'all, man.
Your pack might be.
Shout out to y'all.
Your pack blows mine out the
We
water,
got the Hulks. We got the Zoom Air EQs. EQ?
Let me see.
I don't know if I recall what that is.
Ain't that like a skate joint? I think it's
EQ?
a super
EQ?
thin sole. I think I remember that.
What's
I don't remember
say?
it being called that, though.
Yeah, the creation of the Zoom Air EQ embodies that mentality, armed, enhanced, webbed upper, and Zoom Air. Okay. Shoot, I'm learning. Ooh, boy, the Metacom 1. Don't do that. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Fam,
The Metacom 1, this pack is popping.
I'm gonna have to look at mine when yours is done.
We got the Cali Lows. What are we talking about? I got them all.
Oh, yeah. You must got the ultimate pack.
I got all of them right. Zoom Air URLs. Okay.
Which one is that?
I dig
I
that.
remember those.
Yeah. And then we
no
got,
idea they were called that.
bro, the Reese Denim.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
shout out to whoever
Dang,
made these, man.
That joint is fire.
I actually kind of like this pack. This is fire.
That pack is actually one of the best.
Yeah,
packs
this
I've
right
ever
here with that Supreme.
seen. Oh, let me say it again. I know it has Supreme under. Oh, that joint is fire.
Yeah, dog. Come on, it's the Supreme.
Oh, that joint is super fire.
This is fire. I like this.
Let me see what I got. I'm
gonna sleeve this
I
one.
got SB Dunk. Looks like alphanumeric.
Okay.
You remember that?
I remember the alphanumeric, yeah.
Okay. I got the Dunk Low Pro. It just looks like it has a few Dunk SBs on it. It got Plum. Sure, I can't tell what these other ones are.
Okay.
But just a few little dunks on them.
I'll take that.
Molder. Man, you remember this one? It looks
I don't
familiar.
remember the Molder.
Dunk SB Molder.
White and blue. I don't remember that one.
So my pack is whack compared to yours.
You ain't got the silver.
Super? These were called Supas?
That looks like the orange box to me.
I don't even. Hold on. Let me see. There's no way this was called Supas, was it?
It might be.
I don't know. Peter Moore designed these. I mean, he definitely got all the. Danny Super. Oh, skater.
Oh, okay.
Looks like Air Lean.
The Air. Okay, I don't know that one. Yeah, hey, he's putting me on game.
I don't even remember this. Low. I guess it was a high. Fam, I don't know what my pack is. Trog? I don't know what
you got
dunk
the
Trog
pack.
is. Hold on.
You
Let's
got
see
a
what a
dud
dunk
pack.
Trog is. A dunk Trog. These joints were $69 retail. Designer unknown. Fam, these joints look rare. Came out at 96.
I'm gonna keep this one sealed. I like this.
Fam, what is this? A dunk Choad? Chode?
I don't even know.
Fam, I must got
What
the
if the
scarce pack.
C is silent and it's hold?
I got the shrimp.
Oh, he's just making shit up at this point. That's the makeup pack.
Hold on, let me see this. This joint was called several colorways released.
No, they didn't.
Retail price was $629.
Yeah, see, that's too rich for my blood.
Unknown Nike shrimp original release in 1996. Despite its affordable, it says $55, but he typed. I don't know what's up with this one. Anyways,
Maybe he meant shrimp and accidentally put scrimps.
Zoom Scream. I thought this was the tennis joint, but this is a SB.
Oh yeah, you got the replica
$89.
No.
And then the Zoom Air FCs, which I do remember these. I remember that pink one.
You got the replica pack.
Fam, that pack was whack.
This one is fire. I'm keeping this other one sealed. I like this.
About to sell it. I'm about to open up mine real quick.
Do it again. Yeah, you got to redeem yourself because you ain't beating
I gotta
this one.
redeem myself.
You ain't beating this one, bro. I had all of the fire.
What's the proper way to open a pack? Now you got me
You're
paranoid.
supposed to, from right here,
And then do what?
you start at the top like that, and then you just go down from the back this way.
Oh, that's the proper way to open
Yeah,
a pack?
man. It's so you don't mess the integrity of the bag. You know what I mean?
Fam, I'm about to bend these cards.
Look at you, PSA 8 all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm about to trash these.
Messing it up. See? And now see how you properly do that? And look at that.
That was a lot of work. No. All right, I got to redeem myself. All right, we off to a decent start.
Unlucky. See, you already
I got
there.
the unlucky highs on
I like
there.
those a lot.
Okay, I got a Cali Low too.
Okay.
All right, that's a premium silver one you got. It's fire.
It is. I know it's a limited.
All right,
It's
I got
gotta be.
Metacom ones too. Lows,
Okay.
All right.
We here.
Sea Crystal highs. All right. Which I did not know.
It's on my list.
I don't remember that coming out in 2016. You do?
I do. And I remember well, and I got a story to tell.
Because when I saw it on there, I went, wait a minute. I thought this was a high.
Nope. It's on my list.
I got Jedi's. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, Jedi beats like half my list.
This
right
is
there.
back. Carhartts. All right.
All right.
Carhartts.
That Jedi did it.
Yeah. Ghosts. I remember Ghosts. Ghosts was cool.
Okay.
But they were like mids, weren't they?
They were. That's a mid, I believe.
But it didn't have Velcro, did it? Ooh, I got the Flom joints. Okay. All right. Hell,
He might have won. I don't
back.
know. Hey, you're going to have to ask either the Floms or my silver joint.
I'm back.
The Flom is the most
Alright.
expensive one.
Whew. Jeez. Only 24 pairs made.
You might have won with that one.
I got the Carhartts, another Carhartt. This
Okay.
is the
Two
black.
colorways.
Ostrich. I remember ostriches. I think
Yep.
George had ostriches. Back to the unlucky. So that was a better pack. I redeemed myself a
That
little
Flom
bit.
was
with
fire.
that.
Shout out to you, man. I like these
Shout out
packs.
to the homie, the Sneaker Savant, man. That was dope, man.
Hard.
All right, let's do.
Keeping this
Oh,
one.
did you wear anything for 2016? Because you know it was your idea to do it.
It was my idea, and I don't have anything. I thought I
you
did.
don't got nothing from 2016, Don. That's
Okay,
impossible,
here's the thing.
Don.
I looked at. It's not impossible. I sold a lot, but no. I started. Well,
one.
You want me to be honestly 100% transparent? I got bored looking after like 20 pairs, 30 pairs.
Oh.
I was going looking at the tag, and I'm like, okay, this says 2010, this says 2012, this is 2015. Then I was in like 2019, 19,
you didn't
19,
do it right
18.
then.
I know I didn't.
See, I went on GOAT, saw what they were.
I know.
And then I went, oh, I got those. And then I went and found them. If I would have tried to look in the closet that way, then I wouldn't have done
That's what I did after 20 minutes. I was like, you know what, man? Let me just throw some on. It was my idea, and I messed up. Sorry.
I did.
Yeah, what you got? Show him, man.
Yeah.
Show him.
Victor Cruz trainer now. I really debated, all right? I really debated on whether or not to wear these because I was going to wear the band ones that you had got me. Shout out to Don. Got me band ones back when I was running low. And then, obviously, I bought almost every single color of these. But I thought about unds-ing the all-red ones of these.
Oh,
that was like the
fire.
Yeezy 2 version. I was like, man, I want to do it. But I was like, man, I really don't need to do it. But these ones are Victor Cruz black. And I guess it was like honoring his friend, which at the time when I bought these from Rock City Kicks. I don't remember what city that was in.
Okay.
At the time when I bought these, it was just buying every Victor Cruz. I like the colorway. I would have never bought these if I knew it was like a tribute to a dad firefighter, like a friend of his.
Why?
I don't buy stuff like that. That's personal. Huh? I've talked about it on this podcast.
I know, but
I ain't buy no on pearls. I don't buy stuff like that. Huh?
But it's fire.
To me, that's too personal. Like, come on, man. If somebody say, yo, what is them? Yo, in the Victor Cruz. Like, man, that's crazy. What that say? In memory of Mike? Like, come on,
now,
man.
if they'd have went somewhere like, you see how like there's a paint splatter, if they'd have been like, that's like the blood splatter or something like that. Yeah, that's a little too much.
That's too much.
But
this joint says in memory of Mike. Now, I don't know Mike.
you ain't finna see that.
I don't know Mike.
You don't know Michael Jordan. You wear his stuff.
That's different.
It's not.
That's not personal. And honestly, I have a more connection to Michael Jordan than I do this Mike.
That's fair.
Like, I seen Mike play since first time I watched Mike play against the Lakers in the finals.
Look, man, don't do that. They're fire.
Fam, but I don't wear on pearls. I don't wear like, yo, this cause my mama, she died of cancer. I don't do stuff like that. That's way too personal. Huh?
Crazy.
It makes me feel weird. Huh? But this right here, I think he was a firefighter that died. And I was like,
That is kind of wild.
it got his like engine number inside, I think. Like, I think maybe it was his dad or something like that.
Oh, that's a little too much.
Like, it got his engine number. I don't know what the 9 in the back stand for on the back Velcro.
Dang.
But right there, like I said, you undo the Velcro, it says, in memory of Mike. Look, ridiculously fire shoe.
Now you feel weird putting the Velcro over Mike's name.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, I don't want to cover up Mike, man.
Like, all right, Mike, you got to go.
He gave his life probably for this. But Victor Cruz, to me, during that 2016, we went stupid on these. I'm talking wherever Victor Cruz dropped, when they would be at the Nike outlet, I bought them all. Like, there's only maybe like 3 colorways I don't have. And that's because I was like, all right, I think I got too many.
That still might be one of the best trainers that ever come out.
But it is one of the best. One of my favorite, dude. And inside, he used to do the little
every single time.
the dance.
Yep.
It says inside, dance to greatness. Like, come on, man.
Well, you can't
like,
dance to greatness while you're doing it in memory of Mike, though.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't. I can't get my groove on in Mike's memory.
And dance while Mike is dead, man. It's crazy.
But shout out to me since Don sold cookies and didn't wear 2016 sneakers.
I definitely didn't sell it. I did not. You were absolutely correct.
I was like, man, I would have what Don about to pull out. Don about to come
it
through
was
with
gonna
something
be so
crazy.
boring. I know. I messed up. I'm not gonna hold you.
I was like, Don about to come up with something crazy.
I was looking for 2 or 3 specific pairs that I thought I still had, and I sold them. So I was like, all right. I was disappointed.
All right, let's do pickups. Don, you got any pickups?
Nothing crazy. We were talking a little bit before we started.
Crazy. That was a lot.
Now, listen, I have been on a run picking up stuff from TJ Maxx. Shout out to TJ Maxx. I don't know if everyone's been seeing like everybody at Burlington finding like steals and fire for cheap. I've been going to TJ Maxx by me, finding all types of heat. For example, my first pickup are these, I call them like poor man's Stussies.
Fire.
Poor man Stussies. These are actually women dunks in a 12.5, and I can fit them. Absolute fire for $40. You know what I'm saying? I copped these for $40. I've copped Jordan 2s. I've copped pennies. Probably 5 or 6 pairs under $60. No joke.
They got a lot of sizes?
Yeah.
Really?
Especially, so it depends where you go. And
some places be like, oh, I got an 18.
Ross
21.
Ross is gonna if you're size 17, 18, 19 pause, Ross has got you. All the Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s, they're over there. But yeah, man, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, that whole sector, I hit each one, always find something. That's where I've been copping. I haven't copped anything off of Nike. I tried for what did I try for? I did try for the Dornbecker. 17. Absolute fire. Absolute fire. I tried, didn't get.
I had set my notifications, and even though I had said I'm not copying in 2026, I was like, man, I may just end up trying. I'm sorry, that 17 is fire.
It's one of those.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm really close to putting 17s up there.
It's a conversation.
17 low, 17 mid, high, whatever you want to call that. Them joints is fire.
It's a conversation.
Like,
It really
it's
is.
a conversation to be had.
But this one in particular, I'm like, okay, I might come out to do this. Because it'll probably be the first Dornbecker I've said, okay, this is absolute heat in years.
It's definitely one of the best Dornbeckers ever.
Yeah, if I ever sit and think about it for the Jordan-wise, I could put it in the top 4 or 5.
I think I could, because obviously you're going to have the 3 in it.
You'll have the 3, you'll have the 4, you'll have the 9. I love the
9 is
the pollitos.
The 9 might be the best 9.
It's still
you see those in person, you'd be like, oh yeah, these is different.
I love the 5. I know the 5's either love or hate, but I absolutely love the 5.
Is that the one with the black light?
The laser, the black light. Yeah, I love the 5.
I like what was the 10? They like all the red on it or something.
I didn't like the 10 that much.
I think I like the 5 more than the 10.
The one was cool. What was that?
Was that Jamaican colors?
Yeah. What was the? It was the. What's the name?
Oh no, I'm
Bobby
sorry.
Or
it had the
boob?
palm trees on it.
Yeah, it was like the Boober or Booby, something like that.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was the Jordan 1.
The 2 sort of had a Jamaican.
Yeah, the 2 was like
green.
But I love the 3, love the 4, love the 5. The 6 was that all blue suede,
6
which is cool.
6 was arguably at first like one of the best ones.
Yeah.
But like after a while, I didn't care much. But I think it's still probably top 5.
Yeah, but no, that 17 I tried for, and I actually was disappointed that I didn't get. Yeah, but so aside from that, I just be hitting these little spots right here and grabbing $50, $60 fire. I'm loving it.
So there's a homie. Shout out to the homie Saved by the Pairs.
Yeah,
I always repost his stuff. That is a fire name.
I like that name.
He always tags me whenever he be at Ross and all these places. Fam, I'm talking ultra heat.
They're there.
Like ultra heat, and I go, fam. And after a while, I go, fam, there's no way. I'm like, there's no way these are here. These 97s, I mean, like, these 95s, these pennies, these Doc Martens, like all these like stupid heat. And I was like, man, but like, you know, he ain't got no reason to lie. But like cats, I feel like, man, I just think cats would like go in the store, put their shoes on the shelf.
Yeah,
do that nonsense.
Some of it's influence based, like for the gram and TikTok. I think so, but I've seen it. I've seen it in person. Or I've seen, you know, like a super big size where it's not my size, or a super small size where like I'll just get them from Makai. Like we've bought. They had a Jordan 4 bread, but it was like a size like 4. And I'm like, oh, that's too small for him. But bro, I'm telling you, they pop up.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta explore, because any of the ones that I go to, nothing. Stacey Adams, Caterpillar boots, maybe a pair of Wallabies. Like, it'd be some weird stuff in there. And I was like, see, I know these cats be lying. There's no way. The only time I ever did see some stuff in there, and actually the Red Victor Cruz I got from the Ross or something over by like in Biltmore area, because they didn't release them. They had like changed. They had decided to cancel them, not to actually release them, and then they ended up at Ross's and TJ Maxx. So that's how everybody got a pair. Because the Red Cruz never dropped. Yeah, and that was how you had to get them. So I was like, man, I zoomed up to the Camelback and whatever it was, and I was like, man, they got my size sitting here on the shelf. All the other ones had been gone. Now I did see Cali Highs dunks at the Ross on 99th and like McDowell, whatever that is. And there was a couple of other dunks in there, and they were like $69 at the time in there. And I went like, man, I ain't trying to pay that inside of Ross. In my mind, I go to Ross, I think of like $39 or something like that. But like even that though, like I'll see cats post Jordan 4s, like I'm in year 4s and stuff in there, and I go,
I tried for those. And
I was like, I think they were still like 100 something. I was like, I don't know if
I rushed. When I saw that they were at Burlington, I went every day for 5 days straight, because I'm like, if I can get in year 4s for way under retail, I don't care about the box. Give me them joints.
Because let me tell you something, like there's a lot of stuff that like we've said were whack or okay or like they all right. But that's because I'm not paying the $250, $220. Let me tell you something. I paid the $125.
Bro, I have no business, and if George were here, he'd probably say that you have no business buying Jordan 2 highs. I don't. But they were white, red, and green, $45. Yeah. Had to. I'm never saying no to a brand new retro for $45.
A lot of Jordans that like I would like I'm cool on, I bought them because they were like on sale and stuff like that. Remember like a High Point used to do like the buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 1, get 1 free. That's when I would buy like the do the right thing ones. Things where it was like, God, I'm okay on these. Like I ain't tripping, but like, should you buy that for like $89 because it was on sale, and then you get something else for free? Like, come on,
you're doing that all
buy
day.
It, huh?
So that's my pickups, man. If you want to know where I'm at, I'm in these stores. I'm not going to malls.
You already told me where it's at. I'm not telling nobody until I go explore.
No. I'm not telling you the location. I'm just telling you where I be at.
I ain't telling nobody the location until I go see, because I seen somebody post penny 2s on the thing, and I go, come on, man. I was like Stussies. I think it was Stussy penny 2s, and I went, hold on now.
I'm finna go. When I go next time, I'm gonna shoot you some.
Yeah, I'm right down the street.
You gonna see.
So I'm right there by the 303. I'm gonna come back right there by the 303. I hit that 303 and meet you there.
You gonna see.
Pickups for me, nothing. Obviously, because I'm not buying the entire year. So
I love that.
I'm good.
I love it.
And the only thing I've been buying is actually I ain't been buying nothing.
Do you now? That's just for you. Like obviously the kids are still Rocio. She wants shoes.
Rocio buys everything in the world, but like
I mean that's what they do.
Yeah, I don't. She just buys whatever she wants. But like the kids, I mean, the kids are straight. I'll tell you with Cortez, he's not into sneakers like that. Like he has them obviously because I buy them for him. But then like he just gets in these modes where he's like all about sneakers, and then we go get like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But he cool with those 2 or 3, and then the ones that got the house, like he's just cool on them for a while. But all these kids, they wear Yeezy slides and stuff. Like
no wrong.
So like he throw on some Sambas and go to school. Like it ain't. And look, I'm talking about the schools that my kids go to. Anytime I ever talk about my kids' schools and what I see when I go pick them up, cats be like, "Oh, that's at that school," which may be true. Mm-hmm. Like I'm, my kids live in Goodyear. They go to white schools, pretty much. Yeah. No. So, yes, cats ain't out there with brick by bricks and stuff like that.
No,
but
you're not gonna see that.
When I pull up in the car, these cats is wearing all their shoes is dirty. They whack. They super whack. Like,
plus, they're actual like kids. They don't really get into the whole sneaker thing like we did until like older. Like
I mean, I'll be honest with you, when I go to the high school, these kids ain't Vans. Like they're not.
That's true.
Or they got the Birkenstocks that like I like with the front, the mules. Like these cats are wearing pajamas and sweats at all times. Like they not out there wearing flu games. They don't got Gammas on. Like when I said that like during Christmas when I went to go buy a gift. The mall, I seen everybody wearing Gammas. Mm-hmm. You know what it was? It was cats like probably 30 and up. Mm-hmm. I didn't see one person probably under the age of 30 wearing Gammas. Yeah. Not no teenagers, not no kids, not no little kids. It was all of us because that was us. Yeah. That's who was like into Gammas or who thought Gammas was fire. So like that's the thing. I go to the high schools or like my niece, like her boyfriend and all them cats. Them cats always got on slides, whatever, and then like. Since they from AZ, you may see some books. Yeah. Cats got on books and stuff like that. But I
stopped getting mad because, like, my youngest, like, Makai, he's really into shoes and into fashion and stuff. Like, he takes after me, right? But as a recent, like you said with the Birkenstocks, he'll put on a nice fit, like, get him right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nice top, nice sweats and all that good stuff, hair looking nice, and put on Birkenstocks. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? You have shoes. I paid a lot of money for a couple of these pairs. Put some shit on. But Dad, I had these Birkenstocks. I'm like, I just stopped getting upset. I'm like, that's not fly, son, but that's today. So what am I going to do?
Like he started wearing like P6000s. He wears like Vomeros. He wears those every once in a while, which I go, they all right. But like his Kobe Air Force Ones, his Anthony Edwards, his some Sambas. I got him the Bad Bunnies. Like, doesn't wear none of that stuff. Like, he walks out wearing the silver P6000s. P6000s?
Yeah.
P6000s, Yeezy slides. Every once, all white Air Force Ones. Like, he just wears those. The other day, he was in a crazy, I think it's time for a new pair. And I go, oh, shit, well, say the word. Like, cool. Like, you want a pair of new Air Force Ones? But, like, he goes into the sneaker stores, and he doesn't have, like, it's not like us. Like, we have an identity. We were raised on sports and athletes, signature athletes, which got us into, like, the Jordans and all the signature sneakers, and then like, your additional stuff, your Air Force Ones, your things like that, and collaborations. And when like brands and stuff were at peak, they don't got that. So like when I'm talking about my kid. Yeah. When he goes into the sneaker store, he's overwhelmed. Like he legit is in there, like he could decide anything. He's legit picking. Yeah. Now like we used to kind of be like that when we were young, where it was like, you had your Adidas, your Reebok, your Nike, your Jordans and stuff like that or whatnot. And then you would choose between that. Yeah. There's so much in the stores now. Like, he's legit like, oh, what do you think of this? And it's like, buddy, I wouldn't wear it, but if you like it, cool. Oh, I seen somebody wear it. It's like on cloud. Them ain't really your, if you want to be, I'll do it. But like, that's really, to me, out your age group. I'm like, yo, what about this? I'll show them like a dope Samba or something. What about this, man? They go with all your clothes, all your fits and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm like, they got this over here. I don't know about that. But like, then he'll just randomly walk over with like a Mellow Ball 2. And you're like, hey, man, that's neon yellow and pink. Like, he ain't going to do much with that. Like, that's a cool little joint if you hooped on the court. But you ain't getting much out of this. Oh,
Funny
yeah,
you say that.
You right.
Those are the ones that I just bought from Makai at Ross for $25.
Yeah, now That's $25. You go get everyone you want.
Told you. That's what you said.
Get all four.
I don't know if I'm ever going to sneaker store again.
Right.
My sneaker store is TJ Maxx Rock.
See, I'm about to go check them joints out.
I'm telling you.
Them joints on mine are whack. But man,
All right, man. What you got for releases, bruh?
Let's see. Releases.
Even though we're not going to buy any of it, but.
You right. And it's like All-Star Weekend. Actually, not yet. All-Star Weekend is coming up. But I'm not going to get into those ones yet. Maybe record next week or something, maybe. But let's see what we got here. Releases. You know, I do this.
You already don't sound excited to read it.
I mean, this is George's thing.
I know.
Unless you want to do it.
No, that's all you do. Yo.
Kobe Bryant, Nike Air Force One, Protro City of Champions Air Force One. I mean...
I actually, they're not bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this one's okay.
Yeah.
This to me is one of the better Kobe Air Force ones.
It is.
The other ones are okay. Like, man.
It's just the Laker colorway.
Yeah.
With the 8 on the back.
Looks like a Kobe 1 City of Champions as well. I'm not mad at this colorway. Like,
okay.
I ain't gonna do nothing with that.
All right.
I ain't mad at it. We got Salehi Benberry Puma Vellum Nitro Magenta Gleam.
How you feel about Salehi? I'm right there with you. I'm good, bro.
I mean, I don't think these are whack, but like,
nah, he
is a little odd to me.
I'm good.
Looks like the Jordan 3 Levi Blues.
I like those.
The blue ones are all of them.
I like the blue.
I think I like the blue one if I had to pick one. But I don't know, man. I feel like you can never beat those 4s.
I have Jordan 4 denim, so I'm like, I feel like I have to get Jordan. Huh?
Which one you got?
The regular denim, not the black.
Oh, you got the blue ones?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, huh? You wore them yet?
I'll send you a picture. No, I have not.
Damn.
And you know what I'm mad? This is another reason why I need to start either doing that or getting rid of them.
Nah, that's the only denim sneaker I think I like.
One side is starting to yellow a little bit, so I got to get with somebody who can deoxidize the yellow, and then I'll pull them out.
You're going to have to sell those or wear them. Though.
I'm going to wear them eventually.
You've had those for a really long time.
I have.
What year did those come out?
I couldn't even tell you.
I couldn't even tell you.
Red box and all. I'll send you a picture when I go home. They in the closet.
Super fire. Looks like a Nike Vomero Real Tree Camo.
I'm good.
I'm all right on those. I'm not a fan of this really high sole thing.
I'm not a fan of how it looks, but I bet you're sitting on some comfort.
I'm sure.
But I don't know.
I'm not ready for that.
But like, how much higher do we got to get with?
I'm like
we used to clown cats that wear Monarchs, and now we looking like this a modern day Monarch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The all black pack of the Nike Mind, with the balls on the bottom. That is all of them.
I want to try it on.
Are you getting any of these? I think I'm gonna get some eventually. They're only $95.
I want to try it on. I'm here to wear it in the house, but I'm not wearing it outside.
Yeah, like I ain't doing nothing like that.
Maybe if I gotta go up to the store.
What about these ones though?
No, okay. I'd wear the first one.
Yeah, I wear the mule slide house shoe type thing.
I'd wear those to the store.
Yeah,
or if I'm going to like grab some food and I ain't gotta get out the car.
Now, do I think these do anything for your brain? No, like don't be ridiculous.
I mean, they might.
Don, stop. For $95,
what do you think?
If Nike actually figured out something that helps your brain, I'd guarantee it ain't gonna be $95.
So what if like you step in and you're like, dang, these are crazy comfortable. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a trance right now. Your brain is now relaxed because of that.
Yes, and I have a seizure. There's no way.
Okay. I'm not saying no way. Or it could be, who knows?
Don, if Nike could figure out how to put something on your feet that helps your brain, I guarantee it wouldn't be $95. $95 to help your brain?
Why not?
Fam, if they had something for $3.95 that could help my brain, I'd buy them. So I know for a fact.
No, don't do that.
To help your brain?
No, if
Cats out here paying $500 when Auto Lace was coming out.
That's fair.
And they were like, bro, I gotta have these. You really can't tie your own
And
shit?
it didn't do nothing but actually break people's ankles.
Fam, what a time.
Actually break people's ankles.
Cats was paying, was there $500, right?
Yes. And that was for the regular pair. Once they came out with the 11s and all that, I think it was even more.
This is crazy. I wonder what made them go straight to the 11 with that.
Hype. Pure hype.
But why 11?
Because 11's the hype.
Was it? Okay.
Every year 11's the hype.
I can't remember at that time.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you just skipped over like all
everything.
Your like basics. Like I feel like
that. Honestly, that is a question I'd like to ask someday. Like, why the 11? Now, again, theoretically, because it's the hype shoe, right? But I would like to ask. I'm like, a 4 is a hype, a 5's a hype, An 8 is high. I feel like you'd want to do something like an 8 that already has like Velcro and it's kind of like a boot.
Something like that.
Like a boot. A 10 is a boot.
That would make more sense to me.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm like, didn't they come out with 2 11s?
2 different colors, yeah.
One was white.
One was like hella like suede gray or something like that that got dirty.
And then the other was like a light blue.
Yeah, something to that effect. Yeah,
that was crazy.
I just remember the sweat because I remember like when I used to work at StockX and we'd authenticate them, like we'd have to get them out and use like a lint roller because it had a bunch of lint. And it was gross.
Hold on, you know what I want to ask you? Now I don't know if you've been seeing this on social media. Like I think this started on TikTok or something. Maybe I'm not on TikTok, but like it's on IG a lot. You know, homegirl that be at SneakerCon and does all the authenticating.
Oh, yeah.
And all that.
I call her bro, yeah.
I've been seeing so many people just all these videos making fun of her. Making fun of her.
Absolute amazing content.
Now, yes, I do agree.
Amazing content.
Do you know her at all?
I talked to her a couple of times, and I've seen her at shows, so I've seen it in person.
Okay. Now, you as somebody who used to actually be an authenticator.
Yeah.
She legit... We've talked about her. We talked about her when she first came out a little bit, but very lightly. But like,
when she first started, I thought, okay, she's saying all the right things. But now I think she'd be freestyling. Like when she talks about like the RFID label, cool, the box top, cool, the stitching, cool. But when she starts getting into like, the R ain't R'ing, the Nike ain't Nike, and it's like, dog, you just making shit up at this point.
So
especially on shoes she's never seen before. When they started doing like when people are giving her samples and one-on-ones, I'd be like this. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Okay, I like the air bubble. I like this. You ain't never seen it. It's a one-on-one. Don't do that.
So I agree with you. When she first hit the scene, I thought, all right, she doing like some of the stuff that I feel like we would do, but we may not know exactly. Like
she was looking for all the right things.
The material. Like we've had enough sneakers in our lives to where we can know that like if it smells weird. Like I know the smell thing to some people go, man, if you don't, that's stupid. But there are
there's
definitely a difference.
You can tell a fake smell.
But you're not lying. I've been watching some of these cats just come up on my feed on Instagram, and I feel like she might have a legit reason why it might be fake, but she's saying these other things to make it seem like she really know what she's doing. There was one where she got the box top and she waved it, and the way it sounded, she said, "Oh yeah, like a church fan," and I went, hold on now. Now I'm not against you.
Yeah.
But now you're saying some crazy stuff. You know, the church, and then like the weight. Have I held some sneakers that were like, okay, this is way heavier than or something? Of course, but like, now if I hold a size 13 Jordan 4, that's gonna feel different than like if I'm holding right now at 8.5.
It is, and that's the thing. Like the weight could be, like you said, an indicator. Could be. But if you were just like, if you had people in the line and you did a size 10, like you said, or size 13, then a size 4, it's all going to be different. So you can't really use the weight for that. I don't know, man. I think she's been freestyling. And obviously because she's more like content-based and she's get more popular. Yeah. So she's got to make it interesting. But
and I'm not saying that she's not right. I just like, all right, like, let's stick to the basics.
My only thing is when they start giving her the samples and the one-on-ones and like I've never even seen this pair in person. I'm like, so then why are you authenticating? So, I can't believe a word you say.
Someone brought her like a Howard 4?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Is that what it was? Yeah. And I thought the same thing. Like, okay, like, what could you really say about this?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And she authenticated that like that.
Yeah, and then
quick.
like,
and I was like, that was way too quick.
She's been doing the unreleased Jordan Scott, the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, the pink ones.
Oh, the pink ones, yeah.
I kind of want. Bro, I like pink. Look, I mean, clearly,
I like pink too, but
I'll wear the mess.
I wish the pink was the leather.
I know, but I
don't like the panel being the pink.
I like it, but anyway. But I'm watching her do those, and she's as soon as fake. I'm like, they're unreleased.
Yeah,
you can't. So shout out to her. I mean, she's making bread. I'm not mad at it, but I don't believe about 43.6% what she's saying.
Oh, okay. So you're still above 50.
I'm above, again, when she does the basics, you have the label, the way it smells, this is too chunky,
right?
Cool. But when you start, again, when the bottom R, it ain't really, it ain't
like the font
curling, and it's like,
thing, and
dog, we're not doing that.
One of them, she said, It was a Cactus Plant Flea Market Dunk. And the lace bag. She said, oh, yeah, this is good. This is cold to the touch.
Oh, yeah. Nope. I saw that.
And I said, hold on
Cold to the touch. Yep. Still cold.
What are you talking about? Mean cold? Like, what are you talking about? Like, now that one to me, I was like, oh, yeah, you wildin'. Yeah. And like I said, I don't have any reason not to believe her. I don't know. I don't touch as many sneakers as she does or whatnot. But at the same time, now you wild. Yeah,
now if you get out a thermometer and be like, yo, it's approximately 52 degrees, we all right.
You wildin'.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask you that because I was like, oh, and Don used to authenticate sneakers.
Yeah.
The Adidas Adistar XLG, I guess that's that one that's like the...
Oh, that's the broke version?
The broke version of the jellyfish.
You know what? I'm going to get a pair eventually.
Of this or jellyfish?
Jellyfish. Okay. I like jellyfish. It would be the first Adidas I buy in a decade.
Man. You ain't bought Adidas that long?
Why would I buy an Adidas for?
Huh?
What would I
mean, I think I already knew this.
Buy an Adidas for? I'll buy them for my kids.
I mean, what do you mean, why would you buy one? There's no Adidas that you've like...
No.
I think I already knew this, but it just sounds crazy.
I don't own an Adidas. You know what? The last Adidas I bought was a Yeezy. I've never worn... Well, not never. I don't own...
Say I've seen you in an Adidas before.
No, you've never seen me in an Adidas before. You've seen me in a Yeezy, that's it. You've never seen me in an NMD.
I don't know if I've ever seen you in a Yeezy.
I wore Pirate Blacks. That's on my list.
Oh, okay. That's on your list?
Let me stop talking about it. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, what am I buying Adidas for?
You didn't buy no Ultra Boost? Nothing?
No. Checks over stripes.
All right, man.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've been true to it since day one. Everybody
I guess so.
I wear like New Balance, Reebok, Puma, all that. I'm cool. Converse. Yeah, I do all that. I got some Pumas. I've worn Reeboks, like Reeboks. Adidas, I'm good, man.
Really?
I'm good.
Interesting. Air Force 3 Nego joints, the college blue ones.
I like those.
You know, I like the way they look, but I know they too big, huh?
I know, and I'm probably not going to be able to... Actually, you know what? I might get them off with shorts.
Did you like Air Force 3s?
No. That'll be the first one I own.
Really?
I had Air Force 2s.
I thought Air Force 2s were fine.
I had a couple like red, white, and blue, all white. I had about a couple of Air Force 2s. Never owned Air Force 3s, though.
I bought a pair of Air Force 2s from Champs Fiesta Mall. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I ever wore them. I don't even know. I have no idea. I saw somebody wearing them out the store. This is back when cats used to cop and wear out the store, and I went, "Oh yeah, them is all right."
When I think we all got them when Nelly had his Air Dirty or
that actually might have been the dirty ENT joints.
Yeah.
You're right.
That was when I was like,
have been why.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a pair.
These Negos, they cool.
I like those.
I ain't mad at them.
I like them. What's the retail on them?
Retail. Shoot.
Please tell me under 2.
Retail. I don't say on here, but I think it is 200. I think maybe 200, 220.
I might be able to get away with that.
Diamond Turf 2s.
My pair is dusty, so I might need to re-up.
These is leather too this time, isn't it?
Are they?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know that. See, I'm out the game. If they're leather,
I didn't know
and
that
not the little
either.
thin suede.
Like, does that look like that new buck suede to you, or does it look like leather?
That does look like leather. Oh, if they do a good leather on that.
If these joints.
Oh, wait. I might have to have
somebody else buy them. And then I
pay wear them around you.
I pay them back next year.
Wear them around you.
Because the cleats were always in leather when they used to wear, and everything else was like the new buck.
Oh,
you
bro,
know,
if those are leather, I might, because I like them.
I do too. I don't know, man.
My pair is leather. I tried cleaning my pair a couple months ago because I wanted to wear them. Dog, you're not cleaning almost. Them came out in 2010.
Oh, Rocio, sorry. I know wives.
Hey, listen, I know.
She buys a rug from the TJ Maxx that we just talked about.
Okay.
For the dining room table. Instead of waiting till I get home so we could do it together, she tries to do it to herself because she can't wait. Lord. And she broke a leg off the dining room table. Do you know how much that dining room table costs?
Oh, I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure it's
that dining room table seat 12. Like.
Oof. I feel for you. And it's, I know. That's one day we're going to pod. I keep telling you that. I text you all the time. Like
that may be the switch up. It may switch from sneakers to life.
I'm like, one day when you really want a pod, bro, we gonna pod.
And she said, I'm having a bad day. Do you know if I would have broke the leg off that table, she probably
it'd have been a different conversation. It'd have been a different. You couldn't start with, "Hey, I'm having a bad day."
Oh,
damn right.
What day is rough.
About to have a bad week.
Way. Facts. Looks like a New Balance Action Bronson Hornet Tusk 1890.
Okay, I mean, all right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say they whack, but like
I need him to put out music and stop putting out shoes.
Devin Booker Spiridons.
Okay.
I mean, they okay, but I buy Spiridon. I'm not buying this.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, like I don't think they suck. It looks just like the Spiridon.
It looks exactly like a Spiridon.
We got some Kith Solomons.
Okay.
They all right. I mean, that's not my job, not my vibe, but they cool. A Bait Pack, obviously. These are called Bape. These are Bape Harmony, Adidas Harmonies.
Oh, those are so trash.
These suck.
Those are horrible. My God.
Whack. And obviously they got a Samba and a shell toe.
Yeah.
Like, what you feel about these? I know you don't like 95s, but these 95 Hong Kong.
I actually like those. I love that colorway.
Too,
that colorway is super fire.
I don't know if I would know what to do with. Is this lava?
I think so. That colorway to me is super fire.
Every time I see them online, I think them joints is fire.
And I think I'm ready to revisit the 95 conversation with myself.
Do you have any?
The original.
This neon?
Which release? 2024. Well, the last time they came out. Before they did like the big bubble. So I bought those. And
I go back and forth on them.
90 and Air Max 1 are still my favorites, and then 95s is down there. But I might have, because I was looking at like some other colorways as of recent. I'm like, dang, they're fine. I do like them. I like the colorways. I've always liked the colorways.
Do you like the way they look?
They just don't look good on my feet.
Oh, okay.
The whole wavy line thing was never a vibe to me.
That's my up and down. It's like one day I go, man, I love the way these look on my feet. Then the next day I go, man, these look crazy on me.
To me, the Air Max 90 aesthetically always felt and looked better, and to me the Air Max 1 is undeniable.
Yeah, that's why I don't like 90s, because I feel like 90s look awful on me.
Really?
Unless it was the Hyperfuse, because it got like thinner. That was the only way I could. I do 1s and 97s. So that's the only ones.
Okay.
Valentine's Day 4s.
No. It looks like every other white and red 4 that comes out every year.
I'm like, didn't that come out before? We got a Reebok preseason, which I like preseason 94 lows.
Okay.
They cool. Little,
those are all right.
Joints, I ain't paying no one.
If they was at Ross, I'd get them.
Oh, 100%. That's what I expect to find out at Raw. Cats talking about bread fords and stuff like that. I'm like, fam, no way.
It's a new day.
Now these, I expect to see a full size.
Day. I'm telling you.
Look like some wheatgrass Air Force Ones. I mean, they just
no.
Nah, they look like
there are some Air Forces coming out in a couple months that I will be getting, but
I'm not gonna lie to you.
They bring it back now. If them pictures of the Easters are true, 2 pair.
Hold on, do you got any Air Forces on your list?
Honorable mention.
Really? Okay, I got one on my list.
Honorable mention
that I consider the greatest. It's my favorite Air Force One of all time.
Oh, well, then it's probably the same one.
I consider the whatchamacallit the greatest of all time with the wood box. We always talk about Sakuras. That to me is the greatest Air Force One of all time.
All time.
But my favorite Air Force One of all time
is the one that's on my honorable mention. I know what you're talking about. I wanted to put it on there, but I'm like, nah, it's because honorable mention.
All right. I think I do a couple more. Looks like Air Jordan 1 Cool Gray. I think this is an all-star release.
If this were 2016, yeah.
If this was 2016,
that's what would be out of here.
If it was 2016, Cats would be outside.
It would be myself included.
Devin Booker Fragments. I mean, it's like the Spiridon fragment.
That's cool.
It don't suck.
Sure.
But and then Hydrangea Tins.
I'm not buying any of these. That's the funny part. Every time we do it, it's like, yeah, okay, cool. Guess what? I'm not buying none of them.
And then Orange Anthony Edwards 2s.
Nope.
That's
cool.
All-Star Weekend. I don't know why they're orange. It's in L.A. And the jerseys are red, white, and blue.
All-Star Weekend releases are buns. It's over.
Fam, these Anthony Edwards 2s ain't even out yet, and you could already buy them brand new for $89 on
Facts.
Good Lord.
Yeah, come on.
That's releases. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's cool.
I appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe, share this podcast. Like I said, Don and I are going to do top 10 sneakers of 2016 to us.
Sir.
Where you want to start today, Don? Grammys?
Yeah, I'm going to say we're going in order. Start with
Go
Grammys.
in order. Grammys, Don. Now, Don, with Don Color Podcast, we always got to talk a little bit of music.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you watch the Grammys at all? Did you look it up or not?
The entire from start to finish. I had to.
So I went back and watched it when it got on Hulu because I didn't watch it at live or whatnot. Did you feel at all anybody was stuff, or were you okay with it?
Honestly, I was okay with the majority of the entire show. Number one, let me say this. I think this was an amazing Grammys because we watched it live. Taylor is obsessed with Tyler, the Creator, so she made me sit down and watch it with her.
Did say that.
Because she was like, Dad, Tyler's performing. He's nominated. I was excited because of all the nominations, and not just the rap category and a bunch of other categories. So I had to watch it. This was a dope show overall. So snubbed?
Now award-wise.
Okay, so I'll say this. Not snubbed. Would I want Eclipse to win more? Yes. Because personally, I like their album more than all the other albums that were nominated.
Even GNX?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Eclipse album to me...
That's a hard one.
Not to me.
Okay.
You know why? I'll say this. GNX probably has a couple of more bangers I like, but as an album totality, there's a couple I skip on there. Whereas the clips, I don't skip.
I don't skip on the clips.
I press play and it just goes. With GNX, I think there's 2 that I could skip on and I'm okay with.
I do feel like in my mind, I was like, oh man, I want Clips to run away with this. Mm-hmm. But man, it's a hard year from them if you're gonna have GNX and things like that included with it.
Well, yeah, because outside of Glorilla, like it could have really went to anybody. It could have went to GNX. It could have went to Chromacopia, which is Tyler's, not my favorite project from Tyler, but it was a phenomenal project.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something. Today was the second time I listened to it. I'm a Tyler fan. After Igor, I haven't liked nothing.
What? No, you don't mean that. Call Me If You Get Lost is his best album. Then listen to Call Me If You Get Lost
No,
again.
Igor to me is my favorite.
Igor is absolutely up there, but
Igor
Call Me If You Get Lost
fire.
is Igor times... listen to Call Me If You Get Lost again.
I'm going to have to listen to
Do it again. And then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, you're right. Because no, he's got actual, like, that might be a classic album to me.
But this last one, I can't catch a vibe with it.
Twitch, Don't Tap the Glass or Chromacopia?
Chromacopia.
Oh, I love Chromacopia.
I can't figure out what direction he's going. He's doing so many different styles in each song. It's like melody, then singing, then it's rapping, and it's that. And I go, man, I can't find the groove. Like, what you supposed to do with it?
It's not like conceptual. Like Igor was like concise. You understood what he was trying to do.
It was super concise.
And 30 minutes to the point.
The songs would just blend right into the next one. And I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
No. Igor is timeless. Call Me If You Get Lost, to me, is probably
I got to
his best
listen
work.
to Call Me If You Get Lost.
I
listened to it a few times, and I went like, don't suck.
Nah, and that's why that one won a Grammy. And so for Chromacopia, if it would have won, I would understand. Jid's album, JID, love that album. It wasn't...
I can't get into.
Really?
I get into him, Leon Thomas. I can't.
I'm not gonna let you just. There will be no Leon Thomas slander on
and
this
here's the
pod.
thing, I don't know a single person that doesn't like him. And I go, maybe I need to listen to it in a different setting.
Listen to, I mean, obviously his album is Mutt, but listen to the deluxe, just the second part. It's from Heel Down. It was like the re-release with probably like 10 more tracks. Phenomenal to me.
Did you listen to Glorilla's though?
Oh no, I liked it.
I had no chance to win.
No. Glorilla's album is hard.
It's a hard album.
No, I love Glorilla. Yeah. I actually, everything she puts out I like. But compared to all the other ones, she had no shot.
She had no shot.
You weren't beating the Clips. You weren't beating Kendrick. You weren't beating JID.
No.
So
like she won.
So I don't think she was snubbed. Do I think Kendrick should have won every single award? Probably not.
I definitely.
But he's a media darling, so I get it.
I don't think he should have won. Did he get Song of the Year?
Yeah, with Luther.
Hold on, let me see.
I guess we should have pulled him up.
I actually got him right.
It was either a song or record. He won one
Record of the Year. So, and here's the thing. Typically, people that I talk about Grammys, who I talk about music with, I mean, we black. Like we mainly talking about rap and hip hop, R&B. Yeah. So like typically, it's always like, I don't even know. I ain't never heard none of these. Today, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and listen to majority of the stuff that got nominated in the categories that, like, you know, the most popular ones.
Mm-hmm.
I knew all those songs.
Me too.
I didn't know I knew them though.
Yeah.
Like, the
apatepata,
had
yeah.
no idea.
I still don't know what that means.
Soon as I heard it, I went, oh, if that would have won Record of the Year, I wouldn't have mentioned. I've heard this a trillion times.
Yeah.
Some of the Billie Eilish stuff, I had no idea that was Billie Eilish. I've heard all this stuff, even some of the Lady Gaga stuff. Like, I'm a Gaga fan just because of sheer talent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think her earlier stuff was probably the more better stuff that you used to hear a lot more. But to me, Gaga singing and like vocal wise is just a top tier talent. But
for sure,
like I said, like typically, I go, who the heck is that?
We all do that. We all added like the 8 or 9 nominees. We go for our 3 favorite, and that's it. This year, like you said, you know how they did like the best new artist performance where all the new artists that were nominated came out. I knew, like you said, I knew all those songs. It wasn't even just because of like the radio, because I don't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
It's because Taylor, my daughter, like she like it's super dope because I introduced her to a lot of music, right? And in turn, she's introducing me to stuff that they listen to. This Cat's Eye, I had no idea who this group was.
Figured that out. The songs, I've heard. I had no idea.
When they came out, I was like, how old are they? Well, because before I need to make sure, because I want to make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. I want to make sure they're all of age.
Yes.
Because they looked very well put together. But I was like, they're 20 and up, right? Because if they was like 18, I couldn't say nothing. But
right.
They was performing, and you knew what I'm talking about.
See.
But like, you know, all the other ones that came out somber, like, you know, don't really listen to him like that, but heck of a talent. I know a couple of songs he put out. All of them, bro. All of them put in work.
Because even like most of the podcasts that I listen to and they talk about music and Grammys, it's strictly based off of hip hop, R&B, who's black in the category.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, I'm room for black people as well.
Fair. Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, like, you know, people were like, oh, Luther definitely should have won. That's what people go. And then when I saw that Luther won, I went, oh, yeah, definitely. I went back and listened to those. I went, oh.
It wasn't a definitely.
I went, I don't know about that.
It wasn't a definitely.
I heard Luther a lot.
Yeah.
But these ones, man, I heard them a lot. And I knew them.
Yeah, and you were going against like people like Sabrina Carpenter, which I do like. Billie Eilish, I do like.
I love
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't at first. George kind of put me on her because he was like, the music is music. Like, because he was like, you can't hate it. And I listened to it, I went, I don't hate this.
Yeah.
Like,
that's kind of where I'm at these days. And like the new chick that won, I think, Best New Artist, Olivia Dean, I'm in love with her album. If you ain't listened to it,
I've heard a few of her things and I went, oh, she's really good.
No, she is a phenomenal talent. There's some good music out, man. Like, listen, I think the days of me just listening to rap and hip hop, it's a wrap.
I will tell you, Instagram, like you scroll and like you hear these like, they sound kind of housey, but that just be like a vibe.
It is a vibe. That's where I'm on. That's what I've been on. I'm on vibes.
It's like when you drive at night and the windows down a little bit, you got a little something like, yes, of course I want to listen to, you know, my rap, my hip hop. I do, but like, now the one thing I will tell you though, Kehlani Folded, great song. I thought Chris should
have won a lot more.
It depends.
But Folded had everybody in a tizzy, so I can't even get mad at it.
I thought it was a great song. And I thought like that song to me, Heavy, was based off you paid attention to what was being said and the meaning behind it and whatnot. But man, that Chris Brown.
No. I agree. Yeah.
That joint was.
And, you know, come on, it's Chris. Chris is like undeniable. But I mean, I don't think him and the Grammys are always going to have like something, but I'm not mad at Kehlani winning that. It was phenomenal. What was the other?
I will tell you, I thought I never heard any Doechii music. I knew.
You knew who Doechii was.
I knew who she was.
And you know
I thought I didn't know I knew it.
Well, the Anxiety song is old. I actually hate that song. I hated it when it came out, and then it like repurposed and it came out.
I had no idea that was her.
Really? Yeah, I didn't like that. But her album, I love her tape she put out.
I think she's a really good rapper.
She's a very, very good
rapper.
TDE.
I think I was falling into like I never really paid attention to much about her, and then I just started making my own opinions based on the internet. I'm like, oh, God, just like she's a plant, where all this stuff, and I go, yeah, maybe because I don't know nothing about her, but it's my responsibility to find something else about her. She's really good.
No, people are. I don't know where the shift is in music, but there's talent out right now. It's not like the bubblegum pop. It's not the like let's quickly put something together and put. No, we're getting some quality music amongst all genres. Because, I mean, even going deep, I don't listen to country, but, like, I don't mind Jelly Roll.
So, I listen to some, like, so on Apple, on iTunes or Apple Music, whatever it's called now, They have like a whole Grammy nominated listing, and I just pushed play on it, and I listened, and I went, man, I guess I could see why these country cats.
Yeah.
All right, like I go, and I ain't got no problem with country music. Like I don't hate it like anybody else
never
does.
been my
Like
bag.
it's just not my thing. But like, you listen to it and you go, if I'm in the right place, I'm okay with this. But I'll tell you though, I did not. I was a little surprised with Album of the Year going to Bad Bunny at first.
Not surprised at all.
At first.
Have you listened to it?
So let me tell you. So here's the thing. I was shocked at first because I didn't think that like how everybody felt with it had the longevity of like GNX and even Clips and there's another album that was in there. I thought like, okay, I feel like these ones on there, but I don't know a single person who doesn't like the Bad Bunny. I've heard it in my wife's car. My wife plays Bad Bunny all the time. That's the only time I've ever heard Bad Bunny music, and she's telling me about it. Like she's like, it's different. This album is way different.
It is.
And I go, okay, today was the first time I like really sat with some of the music from it. It's clearly Spanish. I don't really know everything that's going on with it, but you could enjoy good music regardless of it.
100%.
I go, we probably should have won.
Yeah.
It should have won. Even though I would like clip. No, it should have won.
Dog, I be in the car. I have absolutely no idea what Bad Bunny be saying.
See,
I don't.
The one before this, I thought was super.
But like you'll pull up to the side of me and you'll hear me going bad, 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 bad. I be in there, bro. I don't know what he's saying, but it's like you said, it's a vibe, and he deserved all the praise. And I mean, I liked his speech. You could tell it was genuine. He authentically was like, "Oh snap, I won." It hit him. It was emotional.
Because I'll be honest, I think it shocked everybody. Everybody's mind, I feel like, was thinking GNX, Clips, and gosh, who was the other person?
It might have been, well, if we're talking album of the year, I think Billy was in there. It might have been Gaga.
It was Tyler, Leon Thomas,
for Chromacopia.
Gaga, Clips, Sabrina Carpenter, I think that's what, and Swag, Justin Bieber. I haven't listened to Justin Bieber yet.
That album's fire.
Because I figured
That album is fire.
I've always liked Justin Bieber music.
No, Swag is different. Like the last one he came out with Peaches on there was cool. Didn't really like the whole album. It had a couple of tracks. Right. This one is like a fun R&B. Like
I'm about to listen to that.
No, it's a vibe. It's and obviously watching him perform. Yeah, Bieber
he's top tier.
He keeps going higher and higher in my book.
He just is.
He shouldn't have been in his draws. I don't understand that portion, but you know what? Do what you do. I'm not mad at it.
At this stage, whatever.
No, and I mean, I saw people getting upset at it. I was like, y'all don't say nothing when Sabrina Carpenter be out there in her draws.
Getting upset is ridiculous.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, don't do that, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Cardi, she be showing her ass. Meg, they be showing their ass. Sabrina be showing her ass. So, like, if homie want to go up there and he was covered, he was just showing his tats. His wife was up there. Like, he ain't worried about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, in terms of snubs, no one got snubbed. I think, thought it was fire. I think it was funny that Cher didn't know how to read.
How old is Cher though?
She gotta be 98.
She gotta be, but whatever she do surgery wise, I mean, she look good. She still look good.
She's still alright. But it was good though. It was I enjoyed all of it. I mean, Trevor Noah, he's a phenomenal talent when it comes to roasting and hosting and all that.
Trump about to sue him or threatening to sue him.
Bro, please.
Which is stupid. It's like y'all love running around talking about free speech, but then somebody has some free speech, now you're feeling something.
100%. But no, man, shout out to everyone that won at the Grammys. I mean, and even the ones that we didn't like see. Like Tyler did win. I think he won for like best art cover.
Album cover.
Yeah, album cover.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, it really wasn't much to it. So
it's a very standout, distinguished cover. Like you know what it is when you see it, but that just weird.
Yeah, it was. I don't know how I feel about that. And then
felt like some.
I want to shout out. It was for I think it was like progressive R&B or some alternative R&B. Duran Bernard. If you guys aren't hip to dude, please do.
That is.
He's very flamboyant, but he is talented beyond belief.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah, he's got. I'll send you a couple tracks. He's fire.
I get my music stuff from Don.
Bro, I'm gonna put you on. If you wanted some like you talking about vibey stuff where like with a bounce.
I like some.
Listen
vibes.
At night, bro. Put on some K Tronada. You know what I'm saying? Put on some Tame Impala. I'm telling you, vibes.
I need them vibes.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna send you a list of vibes.
Oh man, well yeah, like I said, I didn't think nothing too bad about it. Grammys was good.
It was good.
But I'll tell you this: from this point on, I'm gonna make sure that like I listen to everything that's nominated.
I agree
because, like I said, I was shocked that I was like, I know all these.
Yeah.
And I went oh man, Luther 1, that's dope. And then I went back and listened, I went, hold on now. Like, that was a big jam.
Yeah.
Hold on. That was Billy's song?
Yeah.
That was fire. Hold on. That was Gaga singing that? I thought that was, that joint was fire.
Now, in closing, while we had a really, really good rap year, I don't know if it's going to be as big this year because, like, Kendrick ain't going to come out again. The Clips might put something out. Like, but, Jid, we'll see. I'm reserving. Did you like his 4-pack he put out? Exactly. You ain't even heard it.
No, I heard it.
Oh, okay. What'd you think? It was okay.
I mean, it's just that the beats are so iconic. How can you hate it? Like J. Cole can rap.
J. Cole's one of the best rappers ever.
J. Cole can rap. The problem is that Drake beef situation did do something to him. Although, I'm sorry, I think we talked about it. I don't know, but I agreed with him not bowing out with it. It sucks for hip hop, but the thing is that like, when you're a rapper like J. Cole, I feel like J. Cole is just a genuinely good kid.
He's a good guy.
And then it's like, hey, we're now beefing now. It's about bars. And it's like, I'm better than you. I rap better than you. And then when you start talking about, you beat wives and, hold on now.
He's like, no, I wasn't trying to do all that.
Yeah, let me get out of this.
I was going to give you some 16s and be out.
That's why I don't really hold him that much. Like, I'm not that bothered by
I don't think we did talk about it, but because I kind of agreed to that point because he was like, yo, are we going to keep this friendly or not?
Yeah.
And when it's already got personal, he's like, oh, listen, I'm actually cool with both you guys. I'm going to bow out because this is about to get ugly.
I don't want to have to make up things. I don't want to have to make false accusations. I don't want to have to even say real things against you.
Yeah.
Like, he's a genuinely, I feel like, just a regular, nice, good kid.
The only reason why I think it put a little stain on it is because you had already recorded something and put it out and then retracted.
Yeah.
I think if you would have like heard everything first and be like, you know what, I was about to go, but now I'm not. It's the fact that you put it out. And I
give him a little grace because it's like, ain't no telling who his homies are. Yo, you got everybody get in your ear.
I feel like he knew, though. Maybe I could be wrong.
No, there have been times, I know I have personally, where there have been times where like, I done went too far with something. I'm like, hey man, I was tripping.
Oh, 100%.
And like you said, I mean, I just look at J. Cole as like, wow, really good rapper kid.
Yeah.
And he, of course, he takes little jabs here and there, like, you think you this, nah, I'm this. But that's hip hop.
Yeah.
Once you start talking about, you start getting you start talking about all that, whoa.
Like the same for me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be calling you names. And I
don't want you trying to call me something.
Yeah, and I don't want to put anything on your jacket that, even though it may not be true, it's tied to you.
Yeah.
Like, I respect him for that. Now, the little 4-pack that he dropped, I mean, the beats is classic. You got classic bad boy beats in there and stuff like that. The beats are so iconic that, like, you gotta be the worst rapper of all time. Now, French Montana was rapping on him, trash. But we talking about J. Cole here.
Yeah, and
so
he's rapping.
I'm cool with it. He's rapping.
Yeah, he's rapping.
So I'm cool with it, but I do want an album. I want an album.
Well, you're getting a double, so it's coming.
Yeah, I want an album, and I want to listen to it, and I really thoroughly want to listen to it. And I hope to see. I'm excited to see what Drake drops, just to see.
Ooh, excited's a stretch.
Now, you've never been a huge Drake person anyway.
True, but when he drops stuff, I could still appreciate when it's good or when it's great. But I mean, this whole Iceman rollout he's been doing has not been good. Been good. The little whatever YouTube videos he does driving around, the little snippets, the songs to me are mid. And then his features haven't been good. I mean, the 21 Savage album that came out, I love, by the way. The joint he's got on it, Us. It was Us. That is garbage to me. Drake hasn't really put out anything notable for me to be like, oh, I can't wait. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to Iceman. I'll listen because obviously I'm a musician. And I love music, but I'm excited as a stretch.
I'm looking forward to it because it has to be top tier. Like, it has to be.
I want to hear what he has to say. He has to say. It doesn't even have to be towards Kendrick. It's got, I know he's got up in arms with not just Kendrick, but the industry, UMG, because he's going to all the suing and all of that. I just want to hear what he's got to say.
This Iceman rollout is lasting way too long as well.
And it's whack.
It's a whack rollout, and it's too long. Like,
way too
but
long.
It dropped this joint. Like, every once in a while, I was running into something on the Explorer, and it's like, coming. Iceman's coming. Buddy, you've been coming for a long time.
Like, come on, when? Where?
You're going to have to drop. But anyways, Kanye, your homie. Yes, guys, we're gonna get the sneakers in a little bit. Just chill out a little bit.
We will. This is kind of about sneakers a little bit.
It is. So Kanye takes out a full page in the Wall Street Journal, apologizing. Long. I don't know if you read the whole thing.
I did.
Summarize it just to summarize it for everybody listening. You know, he talked about his mental health. He blamed things on having like mental health episodes. He doesn't feel like he's not a Nazi. He doesn't hate Jewish people. He's not anti-Semitic. You know, he feels bad about letting the black community down. He talked about being in the car accident way back in, what was that, 02, whatever year that was. He's saying that he had some undiagnosed brain damage. Everything that, like, if he would have said about 7 years ago, we may not have been here. Do you look at this apology as being different, as a possibility of turning the corner for just him personally? Can he come back as an artist? Can he come back as a cultural influencer or anything that he provided?
Yeah.
Because I know how you feel about. I had to ask Don.
Okay. Short answer: it's forever up for me. It's up and it's stuck when it comes to Ye. There's nothing he could do or say for me to ever come back. For me personally.
Okay.
To me, Ye is washed. And I say this because this isn't the first apology we've received from him in the past decade.
But was this one different than the other one?
No, because he just had a whole apology to an actual rabbi or whatever like a month ago.
Right.
And when that didn't stick, in my opinion, he's like, okay, what else do I have to do? Oh, let me do. I look at it like this, and it's obvious. Anytime he's about to drop something, the rollout is either A, I'm going to crash out and talk shit and you know, get everybody amped and riled up, or I'm going to apologize, I'm going to run to God, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to like gain you guys in this way and you gain your respect back, and I'm a family man, I'm bipolar, this and that and the third, and then you're going to like the product I put out, then I'm going to ride off into the sunset until I start wilding out again. So to me, no, this apology does absolutely nothing for me. I don't buy it one bit. I think you can say wrong things here and there and come back from it eventually, but he went way too deep too many times. It was bad enough that he went, you know, super negative with, you know, black culture, slavery, and this, that, and the third, and all that. I mean, even the MAGA thing, you know what? He looked corny, but I wasn't even super upset at him for that.
Yeah, I was never bothered with him with the MAGA stuff. I was only bothered with like how he was treating us with it. He was treating us like we were stupid to not be MAGA.
Yeah.
Like he knew something we didn't know. And it's like, buddy, if you want to do that, knock yourself out. But don't talk to us like we're insane.
Yeah, so like lost. Him standing next to Trump and taking the picture, like I was like, you look super corny, but I wasn't like mad upset. And it clearly had an agenda because he was trying to get in so he can run for president. Right. And then he tries to run for president. He has his the one time he had a press conference where he goes off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how many times are we going to allow this? We always do this. And then not only does he keep going off the deep end with the Jewish community, he records a song, bro. Here's the thing about the bipolarism that I never rock with when it comes to him. I'm not bipolar. I know people who are, so I'm not going to sit there and talk about I know how to diagnose it or the symptoms and all of that. But I would like to think that you are still cognizant when you write lyrics, you make a beat, you produce the beat, you record the song, and you go, oh yeah, this is about Heil Hitler and Nazis, I'm gonna put this out. At some point, even if you're having an episode, you're supposed to come to and be like, nah, what am I doing? No, he willingly put this song out, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And willingly press upload, put it out. I don't know if there's a video to it. I would never watch it. Even if there was, I would never watch it. I wouldn't know. I listened to a little bit of the song and I was like, you got to be joking. So like, I'm saying all that to say like, you can't use I'm bipolar as a reason for you to create a hateful song like that. Push the song, push the narrative, push the agenda of what you were doing. Go on this rampage. Bro, just less than a year ago, he was talking to academics dressed all black in an all black KKK outfit. What are we talking about, bro? This was less than a year ago. Don't talk to me about you being bipolar, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why I get so passionate about it, because like you're using a sickness as a crutch. And then like when it doesn't go in your favor, you try to apologize to us like we're idiots. The same people you called idiots a couple years ago, you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes. Fuck out of here, bro. Me personally, I'm not buying it.
So I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and they all gave their opinions, and then Joe had said he's just not invested in it at all. It doesn't matter one way or the other to him. And at first I was like, I didn't know what that means, and I think I had got it at the point to where I was like, you know what I think he's saying is like, if he's better, cool.
Yeah.
If he's not, he's not. It's just not gonna affect me in any way, and I kind of feel that way. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing all the stuff that you just brought up that I kind of forgot about, I think I'm 70-30 with nah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Because like I did put like, hey, he got an album coming out. We've seen this all before.
We've seen it.
We've seen this all before. Now, I would love for the fact that, holy smokes, there is something wrong with me. This is going on. I need help. I need to get better. Cool. I would love that. But like you said, it's one thing to have like, it's one thing to like have tweets on the internet.
Yeah.
You tweet some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You say some crazy. Man, he's got stacks of interviews. He's got an actual song. Like, this stuff exists.
See, and that's the thing. Like, okay,
and it exists forever.
Forever, and it's going to be there. And he pushed the agenda time and time again.
Like, I think it's even. I think I take that back about him ever being a cultural influencer again. Like, I feel like that's probably disrespectful to even think about. Because it's like, you know what? Forget that. Like, just get that out the way. Because you have too much. It's like when like somebody is like on top of the world, they doing great, and then somebody finds some old tweets. There's no way you can put him back on top of the world with all the material you have of him being an absolute awful human being.
Yeah.
Like, so you go, yeah, even if you are getting better, for your sake, and it's probably more for, hey, man, I would really like to hear you great with your kids and Kim and things like that, versus like, man, you think Puma may sign him?
Yeah.
That's out. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's, yeah.
Then it's like it's a timeline thing, right? So like, even when he tried to use this is the first time we've heard it. Oh man, when I had the accident, I had a
first
brain,
time ever hearing
like, dog.
like
okay,
that.
now hold on a minute. Your song "Through the Wire," all you do is talk about your jaw being wired shut. You didn't talk about anything about a brain injury. You talked about, I'm wired shut, this and that, and whatever. Now, like, my jaw is different. I gotta move it a certain way, but it opened my eyes to this, and I love God even more. And then you proceeded to put out nothing but classic after classic after classic. So if what you're saying is true, how come it took you? And again, let me preface this by saying, I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything. So maybe there might be a chance to where one day you wake up and you just wild out. But if you're truly bipolar, like you say, I would think that you would start wilding early. Well, and I'm only saying that because he was on
was though.
No, he never. Okay,
wilding. Now
his
it
wilding,
depends on what your level of wilding is.
Well, no, but that's my point. His wilding, George Bush doesn't care about black people. That was what we consider wilding. We're like, oh man, he did that.
That was wilding back then.
But like, it was wilding back then.
It was like,
because everybody went, whoa, that was on live TV. He did that,
like,
right?
I'm sorry.
Or when he went up there and and Taylor Swift and Beyonce had the greatest albums of all time.
That's wilding.
Okay, that's examples of him wilding. But even then, okay,
could you make the argument? It was progressive.
But even then, no, because there were reasons. Like he said, "Oh, I went up there because he was off the Henny." Like we saw him drinking Henny like crazy. The George Bush doesn't care about black people. He genuinely was passionate about that, and we felt him.
Now that's a little different too, because yes, back then I was like wilding.
Yeah,
but we all were feeling the same thing.
We felt him 100%,
and it put him in a light of like not activist, but like, yo, he one of them celebrities that like he gonna say what he feels like, you know what I mean? Because Michael Myers was standing right next to him, like.
And see, we all rocked with him because then every interview he did, even building up years later, he always would talk about what he's really into and he's passionate. Like, yo, I'm trying to get into fashion, but they're not letting me in. The infamous Sway, you ain't got the answers. He wilded out there, but it was the passion. We're like, yo, I kind of feel what he's saying now. The way he's going about it is not right. And some of the things he might be saying is a little off key, but he still wasn't like going like.
Yes, but.
Okay.
Kanye was given multiple opportunities in fashion.
I agree.
And all of them, it seems like he ruined them.
I agree, but that's only from what we saw. Like, the reason why, like, you know, he was saying some stuff that from what we didn't see on the inside. He was given opportunities to be like partners, but to have his own brand. Because at this point, Yeezy wasn't a Yeezy brand yet. Like, he had done Louis Vuitton Don collabs and like the APC jeans and things of that nature. You know, he's doing collabs left and right, but he didn't have the Yeezy brand yet. And at that point, you can hear him saying like, yo, I've got these ideas.
Right.
I want who's going to be the family to, you know, put the money behind me, because he didn't have the bread. Apparently, he was telling us that.
So, and that's where I give a tiny bit of grace to where I go, if you really think of Kanye from the beginning to now, it was a gradual thing. Like, he already shot out the gates with the biggest ego we had ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But you also looked at it as like sort of brave and had guts. None of us walking. First of all, if any of us owned a pink polo, it was like we wore it to church or like graduate. Wearing a pink polo to the club?
No, it was all yay.
Fam, like
2 at that. He had 2 polos on.
Fam, like the certain color schemes, and then like wearing like a Louis Vuitton backpack and things like that. Like, now I'd seen some cats wear it before, but like I always thought that was women stuff. You know what I mean?
Not like that. Not wearing
Not like that.
a polo with a brown sports jacket, jeans, Jordan 6s on feet.
Like he legit was a real life influence.
He was the influence outside of Pharrell. He was the influence.
Then you saw his ego. You know, he would say things, and then like, you know, next he got like an afro and a beard. You know, for Heartbreak album, and
but you know what? Okay,
you saw these things,
and I'm talking a timeline.
He was calling himself Martin Louis the King.
Yeah, but you know what though? And I'm talking timeline. This is what I'm getting to. But even then, I was with it because everything he was talking, for the most part, he was backing it up with art and fire, and I was with it because we look at like, you know, the geniuses are crazy, like, you know, Michael Jackson crazy, Prince crazy, you know, all the other greats, you know, Freddie Mercury crazy, John Lennon out there, all the greats in some form or way out there. Kanye being a great and talking all that shit he was talking, he's out there, but he's giving us timeless, and not just music, like fashion, art, everything, right? So there's a timeline to it. And then to me, he keeps getting crazy and crazier. Yo, I Am a God, Yeezus. Love that album. I know it was a love or hate album. Love Yeezus.
Come on, what? No, it has some jams on there.
No, I love Yeezus.
That was a rough listen.
No, it was not. On Site, from the very beginning, boom. On Site, I Am a God, the Black, what was the
Black Skinhead?
Yeah, Black. I love the whole album.
That might have been
Blood
right
on the
there
Leaves,
the beginning.
Fire. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Bound to, that whole album is fire to me. I love Yeezus.
Maybe I gotta go back to it because every song you did name, I went like this.
No, bro, it starts out On Site.
Right. On Site, Bound, Blood on the
whole
Leaves,
album to
Black
me,
Skinhead. Them joints was bangers.
All bangers. But I'm saying, so like, even then, right? At that point, people are like, oh, okay, he's wilding that because now he's saying, I am a God. Now he's saying, I'm God. Literally, I'm a God. We're slaves to fashion, this and that and the third. He's kind of contradictory. But even still, it still wasn't out the ordinary. And then I think
it was out of the ordinary.
It was out of the ordinary, but not for him. And I was okay with that, right? Because he wasn't respectful, but he wasn't disrespecting, right? And I think once he got his brand and he finally made it, like all them interviews he had been saying, I'm trying to make it. You guys won't let me in. When he finally made it to where he's the billionaire, he's top, Yeezy jumped over the jump man.
It wasn't enough though.
But
because he found a way to ruin it.
But that's my point. My point is when he finally got up there and he's like, okay, I'm the billionaire. I've jumped over the jump man. Y'all can't tell me nothing. That's when all of a sudden clicked. And that's when he started wilding. I don't need black people. I don't need this.
You thought it was then?
Yes.
See, I agree.
You got to think of the timeline.
I agree that's when it just went over the edge. But I feel like everything that you literally described right now was like this.
Oh no, trajectory. Yes.
Okay. Yes. It was.
That's why I said timeline. I'm saying that.
Yeah. That's my point.
You can see. Yeah. You can see
that's
it.
my point.
Like,
but I saw it. We saw it coming early.
Okay.
But we were accepting it because we were like, nah, that's just some fly. Like that's some fly. You know.
But I'm saying all that to tie in to say you can't use on bipolar because you've always been outspoken. You attacking Jewish people has nothing to do with you being bipolar. Nothing. Nobody on this earth can use I'm bipolar to attack a people.
I agree.
A race.
And I
You
saw
can't.
this doctor
Multiple times. It'd be okay.
I saw a psychologist say that it happens. It happened before, and they go. And some people feel that like that's like a window for people to say how they really feel. They use that like I'm bipolar, I'm drunk, I'm this stuff to say how they really feel.
Not for a year or two straight. I will give you once. If he only went on,
I'm not trying to defend it.
If he only went on one rant once, I still would say you're whack. But if you say, hey man, I'm bipolar, it happened.
Okay, which he did.
Fine.
He did.
But you went on a actual rampage for a long time. Every time a camera was in your face, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. You were talking about
and I don't think you can just go buy a black KKK.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
You gotta go
like,
get that made.
And if you even watch that interview,
and who made that?
When the interview started, he was regular, and then he said, "Okay, we're gonna start. Okay, I'll be right back." So he goes to get prepared, and then comes out, and even the way he walked, it's like, what are you doing?
See,
like, dog, what are you doing?
My thing with him is that like I didn't know what his goal was. Like, and that was with the MAGA thing. That was with a lot of things. Like, it's like he was waiting for all of us to go, he's 1,000% right, which was just never going to happen. But it's like he couldn't see it. Mm-hmm. Like, he couldn't see, which is where I give him a little, man, maybe the bipolar to a certain extent, because it's like, are you not listening to us? Like, he legit thought we were the crazy people.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not this? You're insane. Like, he thinks we're crazy. And I go, something is a little off with him. Mm-hmm. But, like you said, it lasted way too long.
Way too long.
Like, it went from just talking crazy on Twitter to then like a video, then to music, to interviews, to stream. Like, it just went to every single media you could see. So,
White Lives Matter. What are we doing, dog?
Ooh,
See,
swastikas on the shirt.
This is my other thing, bro. Like, okay, bipolar, be bipolar, but you said, I'm going to draw out this plan.
Confederate flag on Yeezus stuff.
I'm going to.
He had the Confederate flag on Yeezus.
But you know what, Confederate flag, yes, I know what it means, I don't necessarily get mad at that. No.
Hold on. At the time, nobody was as offended by it because it's a South thing.
It's a Southern, bro. Lil Jon used to wear a belt with the Confederate flag, and so it's like, if you're from the South,
David Banner, all them cats.
You argue that, fine, cool.
But he ain't from the South.
He's not. But okay, whatever.
He was trying to make a point.
You put on a swastika, my bro. You put on a swastika on a t-shirt.
You're wilding.
Like, stop. Okay, so tie it in. I don't care how many times you apologize. I'm not listening to your album. Here's the thing, and even in that, you're not even putting out heat. If you would, no, he hasn't.
Hold on.
Vultures 1 is not good. Vultures 2 is not good. The last decent project he put out was Donda, and that was when he was going gospel.
Now, I never listened to the Kid Cudi hymn, Vultures 2. I never listened to any of them. Donda 2, I didn't listen to any of them. But
Donda 2 wasn't good, but Donda 1 was
But
phenomenal.
Let me tell you, with Donda 1 and Donda 2, what happened. You know, people share their playlists online or whatnot, and I was like, oh, I'll just listen to this playlist or whatever. I don't care. Like, I just put a random playlist on, listen to it. Somebody loaded it on iTunes or Apple Music, whatnot. Cool. And I heard this one, and I went, dude, what is this? This is bang. I looked at it, I said, Donda 1. I go,
yeah.
And I went,
no, you gotta listen to Donda. But in
I went and listened to Donda 1. Donda 1 was fire.
Yeah, you gotta listen to Donda 1.
Donda 2. Once I listened to Donda 1, I listened to Donda 2. I was like, well, I already listened to Donda 1, so I kind of broke I broke my not listening to Kanye thing.
Yeah.
I went to Donda 2 and I went, it's not bad, not Donda 1. Now, you're gonna listen to Bully. Because
I don't know if I am.
If you want to not believe Kanye, but you want to give him a shot as an artist, can you separate? Kanye seems to be amongst a large group, the only person a lot of people have a hard time. Well, do you listen to R. Kelly music still?
I cannot no. R. Kelly.
So you can't. I
don't separate. No, I have a daughter. I can't. Every time someone goes, you listen to R. Kelly, I'm like, bro, I got a 13-year-old daughter. No.
So I don't purposely listen to it, but I also don't purposely avoid it. I never listen to R. Kelly and stuff like that anyways.
I didn't.
I
purposely avoid it. I have to. To answer your question, I cannot separate the artist from the artist.
Okay.
No, I cannot.
Now,
R. Kelly's out of here.
And Kanye is on that same realm with you with R. Kelly, because that's a little different.
Yes, now. Because I kept trying to give him a shot, bro, but No, I can't. Once you record a song, hell,
Right.
no, I can't, bro. And again, I'll even say this: I broke that rule, and I listened to Vultures because I like Ty Dolla $ign, and it was whack. And then he came out with Vultures 2, and I'm like, I'll try it again because I like Ty Dolla $ign, and it was whack. And people out there, you know it's whack. I'm not an easy hater. I'm just being honest. He hasn't put out, the last good project was Donda. I will give Donda all the praise. Donda was a very well-produced album. A lot of good features.
Donda 2 wasn't better than Donda 1, but it was okay.
Hey Miss Donda with Andre 3000 is still probably the best verse to come out in the past like 5, 6 years, 7 years. But
I listened to Life of Pablo probably about 2 months ago, and I don't go back to listen to any old Kanye. And I wanted Cortez to hear it.
I miss it.
It's so good.
I miss it. I miss all of them.
It's so good.
I bet it is. I miss Pablo. I miss Registration. I miss Graduation. I can't do it though. My Dark Twisted Fantasy is still my favorite Kanye album ever.
You know what? It's not mine.
That's my favorite album ever from Kanye. I think it is absolutely flawless.
Like Runaway has like gotten back on the charts because they performed in Mexico.
Yeah, that's my favorite
man.
Kanye album ever. That's the most hip hop, the most like gritty, the most like, I mean, I complete album. Love that album. All the lights, all of them. I can't do it though.
I just wish, I just always thought, like, I just feel like all of our old hip-hop cats and, like, Dame Dash and all these cats, like, you know, you see them beefing and talking crazy and broke and all this stuff. I just, like, man, I just thought, like, I would see you with your kids on the beach, just rich, like, hanging out on yachts, like, I'm like, you argue with Jim Jones. Jim Jones still trying to claim me in the street. Like, it's like,
Jim is corny.
What are y'all doing? These cats is...
I want them to look at Nas. Look what Nas is doing, bro. Nas is out there, like...
Yeah.
He's living the way he's supposed to. He's a tech guy. He's still putting out quality albums, quality lyrics, quality whatever. Like, he's just doing his thing, living his life. Jay out there living his life. I mean, just look at them. And yeah, you look at someone like a Jim, look at someone like
Fab. I'm like, what are y'all counting?
They whack, bro. But yeah, Kanye, I'm good, man. There's nothing you could do or say. It's forever up for me.
Well,
and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you know, we'll see how that goes. Well, George isn't here.
We don't have to do all of them. You let me know.
Well, did you see any of the... So, I'll tell you what it was with George.
Okay.
And you give me an opinion about this.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you saw the Emmanuel Acho stuff about the Browns hiring their coach. So, what it was Emmanuel Acho, you know, obviously he works for Fox Sports or used to or whatnot. He's on a podcast. And the Browns hired the offensive coordinator, I believe, or the defensive coordinator of the Ravens, right?
Okay.
Never been a head coach in his life. So, he's just doing a podcast, giving opinions like we do about sneakers and everything else. You know, he's just talking about, like, basically, like, he don't think Shador will listen to somebody with no head coaching experience, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. That's not even the point, right? But, like, that point that he made was a stupid point, but it's on a podcast, right? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
But them cats was, I mean, he was getting cooked online about the opinion, right? About the point. Now, that's just podcasting. You get cooked.
You're just talking.
You get cooked.
Yeah.
You get cooked. Now, this was mainly for George because then he came back on the next episode of the podcast and, you know, he wanted to basically address being cooked. But what he did was list all his accolades. You know, I got 2 Emmys. I got 4 best-selling books. I got that. Hold on now, Don. He went through his thing was that his opinion or voice must matter because he has all these accolades to do so.
Fair.
George said it was one of the top 10 corniest things he's ever seen in his entire life. And I went, I don't know about that. Now, hold on.
Okay.
Is that a corny response to do that?
I think so.
Really?
So, I mean, yeah, to be like, here's why I was chosen. Like, look at me. Like, in a short way. Like,
so then would you say don't respond?
Huh?
Then would you say don't respond to something like that?
I mean, I'm sure there's another way to respond, I think. I mean, before you start saying, here's my act. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you want to try to show someone your resume while you're qualified. But if you start, like...
That was his point. Media.
Okay, well, maybe...
Emmy Awards, best-selling books.
I don't know. Okay.
Oprah called him to write a book. Like...
Yeah, but what's that got to do with coaching, though?
Yeah, like, well, it's about his opinion. He's saying that, like, cool, you may not agree with it, but he has all the accolades to be able to provide his opinion and that somebody cares about it.
Okay. I don't know. There's some corniness into that. I feel like...
I think it's a tad.
There's some corniness in it. It's sprinkled with corn.
It's
sprinkled with corn.
I only find responses on that level corny when they go, I got more money than you.
Yeah.
Do you got a yacht? Do you drive a Maybach? When they start saying stuff like that, then I go, oh, Phil, stop it. That's corny to me. But I go, first of all, he shouldn't have got as cooked as he did for just giving it was stupid.
That I agree.
But it was like...
You don't get cooked for an opinion.
Yeah, but it was like, homeboy has never been a head coach. Like, it's not off base. It just kind of sounds dumb, but he got cooked.
The only reason why, too, I feel like something like that is corny sometimes is because, like, when someone gets cooked and they respond by going, oh, it really didn't bother me, but here's all my accolades. So clearly it bothered you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, if it didn't really bother you, then either A, you wouldn't respond, or B, you would just be like, that was funny, and then you keep it pushing. But if you go, oh, no, it didn't bother me, but then you proceed to tell us why you are so highly guarded, supposedly. Yeah, there's some corn. There's some corn in that.
So, okay, yeah.
You feel me? Like,
I mean, yeah.
If I'm having an opinion about something that I clearly
think like
or whatever, and I get cooked for it, like, and I feel a way, but I'm trying to act like I don't feel a way, I'm not gonna bring it up and just keep talking about why my opinion matters, because then they're gonna be like, bro, you crying low key.
Okay, I could see it then.
That's kind of how I see it.
I can see it because I feel like that's the best way you could respond without saying anything. Because he would have been like, "Oh, I live on the hill. I got a Maybach." If he started saying, "Oh yeah, yo, you corn,"
but not just say, "Hey, I appreciate y'all. Like, it's my opinion, and we just keep it moving."
I think it's kind of whack to defend a podcast in a sense, like. I'd have been cooked.
I was gonna say, I'm like, y'all are the kings of opinions over here.
All right. But I don't ever really defend them that much.
Like, nothing to defend.
Cats make comments or they say stuff, and I go, "Hey, man," like, I don't really defend it. I just go, "Man, I didn't make it." Now I do understand that sometimes I come to this podcast, we get to talking so much and so fast and off the cuff that like you don't really get to really lay your opinion out precisely, so it can sound crazy. There's been plenty of times I went like, "Man, what else?"
You go home and reassess.
Yeah,
like, no, I really don't mean that.
I meant like this, not like this. Yeah. Like,
I've done that coming here a few times.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, but I don't know. I kind of think it's whack to defend a podcast. Like, I feel like that's the whole point of a podcast. Is that you talking to the homies, you talking with people, you talk, and you just move on. That's it. So
you guys have an opinion about my opinion on that episode, cool, and we're just gonna keep it moving afterwards. So he shouldn't have came to the next episode to address the last episode by showing accolades. George, I'm not gonna hold you. George is kind of right. That's corn.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not gonna hold you. I agree. I agree with George on that.
What else we got on this thing? We said that Super Bowl. We'll make Super Bowl picks real quick. We talk about Costco sneakers and stuff like that.
Broncos.
Nah. Let me tell you something, Don. If Knicks was playing, I wanted Broncos 1,000,000,000%. But once he was out, I didn't want the Broncos.
No,
I couldn't.
I wanted us to. Well, of course, I wanted us to win. And
of course, and I hate to say that because I know plenty of Bronco fans. Right? Some of my homies are Broncos fans, and I hate to talk that way because I go, I'm being selfish as like my team's gone.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to watch Jason State.
He's about to say Jason State. No,
I was about to say Jason State.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, listen, what you're saying is accurate. Me as a fan, I needed them to go. But we made the dumbest idiotic play of the game. 4th and 1, should have just kicked the field goal. We didn't do that.
Yeah, but would you know to do that at the time?
But yes, because you got Stidham in.
Yeah, but can you, in the moment, do you think you would have thought that?
Yes, because Stidham couldn't run a couple plays before that.
I thought the play was bad.
We watched Stidham a couple plays before that keep running back and not getting rid of the ball in time. So the fact that you were able to get up the field after that phenomenal one throw, or no, that was when they got a touchdown. But the next drive, you get far enough to where it's a chip shot. A chip shot. And this is before all the snow. So 4th and 1, kick that joint, get the 2 point, get the two, things up, because it would have been 10-0 at that point. You know what I'm saying? Completions, that's what I was trying to say. Get the 2 completions up, and then that way, they got to play catch up for the rest of the game, and we would have won. So the fact that you don't go for it, whatever. So,
see, a lot of people were really rooting for him, and I would have rooted for him if it would have been at the beginning of the playoffs. In my mind, I went, man, if he goes out here and kills it for this game and gets to the Super Bowl, I don't know if he could put together back-to-back kill it. Like, it's one thing to kill it, get to the Super Bowl, man. Or now you got to kill it in the Super Bowl too.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Stidham against the Seahawks would have been obliterated. I have Seahawks winning. It's not even up for debate.
Too.
To me, I think
good game or blowout.
It'll be a blowout. I think
so.
Yeah, I think the Patriots. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say
too.
they had a very easy season. They did. I mean, you obviously play who's put in front of you,
right?
But when you look at their season, it was relatively easy. Even them, the way they played us, like before the snow, they weren't that good.
Bad.
May wasn't really Maying.
Yeah.
He couldn't get the digs that often. I mean, and our defense, of course, like Denver had the number one defense. But bro, the way Seattle's been playing all season, they've been playing hard. And if you think they're not about to let up against y'all, I'm sorry. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
I hope it's not a blowout, but man, I'm leaning towards it.
No.
I'm talking like halftime 27-3.
I think JSN is about to do anything he wants to do out there. He about to go crazy. That's why I want the Seahawks. I'm not really a Seahawks fan like that, but I love.
See, I root for the
JSN.
Seahawks. I used to live in Oregon. Like I always had just a little bit of feelings for them. So like, I always said that was sort of like my second team, like rooting for the Seahawks. But
I just got a chip on my shoulder because of what they did to us in the 2015 Super Bowl.
I just hope it's not like 48-10. Like, I need a good Super Bowl.
I could see like a 27 to like, I think it's a 27-10.
I don't want it to end on a field goal, but I do want the other team to have an opportunity, somebody to have an opportunity at the end.
Yeah.
It don't happen to work out, cool.
I think if May gets to running more, he might have a shot.
He's going to have to run a lot.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, man. Seahawks, they gonna blow him out.
Yeah. May's going to have to run a lot to open up the defense so then he can make passes.
Yeah.
Like, if he just think he's going to go out there and throw the ball around that defense,
He's not staying in the pocket. That defense is gonna rush him every
no.
single time.
I feel like Seahawks are Super Bowl ready. I feel like Patriots are like, oh, shoot. Like,
Yeah.
we got here.
Because
like,
I think all season has been rumblings like their Seahawks have been kind of the underdogs. Everyone's been saying, oh, no, it's
Right.
going to be this team. And Seahawks like, y'all going to see us. You're going to have to see us.
Yeah.
And they've been playing, I think, the hardest out of the majority of the teams, bro.
I
So,
think Seattle's only worry is if Darnold decides to be old Darnold. That could ruin you.
I think Darnold's about to be rookie Darnold, a Darnold we ain't ever seen because he's like, this is my moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to say done after this, but I think he's going to play his heart out.
I think they're going to game plan to not put so much on him.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to see like what we can do with the run first and all that. And then if we really, really need him, like if your game plan is to throw that ball around, that rush on the Pats has got a good D-line too.
For sure.
Them cats is good. So
I got Seahawks though, man.
I do too. I got Seahawks. Honestly, I got 48-11-10. Like I got a weird score.
What you doing for the bowl? You doing anything?
Sister-in-law's house.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what we usually do. Kids got soccer all day though. So it's like my daughter's last game is at 1:00, and I'm like, that's plenty of time to get there. But
yeah,
like,
because festivities won't start
but
like
it's
3 or 4.
deep Mesa. Like I'm talking like
Why is all the soccer is Mesa like
always
soccer
East
city?
Valley. They got the best fields. They got the most facilities, best fields.
Because like my boys played soccer out here for the city of surprise. We'd be in Mesa.
Yeah.
And then like my Andrew, he's every week. I'm like, yo man, what you up to? Oh man, both the boys, soccer tournaments, Mesa or Deep Scottsdale. It's always Mesa.
Always. But
like,
they got the
damn.
best fields. They got the money, the best facilities. Like other cities, they got what they got. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So,
I was just wondering.
anyways, Costco sneakers, Costco Dunk SBs. Now look, I consider George a SB god. I consider you a dunk god.
Yeah.
Like,
They didn't do nothing. There's nothing to it. So short answer for me, no. It's
and these are the Dunk SBs that came out at Costco.
Yeah.
Kirkland's signature collaboration and whatnot that dropped at select stores first. They're still coming out in other places and whatnot, but like they came out. I think I was shocked to see just online people asking, "Yo, can somebody get me a pair? Where are they? Call my store."
Have you
And
seen
then
the
people in
resale?
line. Unreal. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't.
Now, do you like the shoe?
No.
Okay.
The thing is like it's basic. They could have done something else with it. It's a gray, what's that? Gray felt, gray like
I don't know.
thick carpet
like-
sneaker with a Kirkland brand. No,
Like
dog.
Nike Tech. Like I don't know what this
I'm
sweater.
good. It's a super basic shoe.
Yeah, but like even if they did something great, like what's a valid reason to want a Costco Kirkland collaborate. I don't understand.
If it looked dope, but that's
Don.
No, if it looked dope, why not?
Kirkland signature?
Why not? If it's fire.
Look, I don't buy things that like if
Any
it collab,
collab,
like,
if it's fire, I'm in it.
If it would have been like DiGiorno pizza, I don't buy things like that. You know what? Let's go back like 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Remember that 7-Eleven dunk that was supposed to come out but didn't come out? Mm-hmm. Was you about that?
If it was fire?
I don't do.
So are you saying
I don't do double collaboration?
You don't do collabs with stores or collabs with like
I don't buy Coca-Cola Kith. I don't buy Marvel.
I feel like you want a Coca-Cola. What was that? The Converse? Pack.
No. They was clean.
Now, are you saying so just stores and not like food items?
I'm not
drink
doing
items?
food and stuff like that either. I don't want Doritos. What am I doing with that?
Now stop. You wanted Doritos?
No, I didn't.
Well, yes, you did.
I thought they sucked.
No, you don't.
And then I saw them in person. I went, oh, yeah, these is fire.
They're all.
But I didn't want these.
We did, and they're fire.
You wanted them. I didn't want those. But a Kirkland dunk?
No, I agree with that. No, it is trash, and it's like. 90. You know what the funny thing is? 90% of the people that bought them probably don't even have a Costco membership.
And let me rephrase this. I don't think they're trash. It's just a regular shoe. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I seen cats like, well, yeah, but you got to think about it. If you got a Costco card, then it makes it even more limited because everybody can't get in Costco. And I go, are you really thinking about it that way?
It's a new age hype beast. It is weird.
I couldn't tell if anybody really wanted these. I really couldn't tell.
Do you know why I know people wanted it?
It felt like we was in a Twilight Zone.
Who's your boy? Bass. Did you see what
I saw Bass post on Facebook.
He was like, yo, I got bread. Please, someone get me 11 and a half for 12. I'm like,
why?
I don't know. I genuinely don't get it. But if you're, Bass is a SB, like you said, SB head. So.
Yeah. Now, if you're an SB collector, fine. You got to get them all. That joint had a Kirkland logo about this big on the back.
See, me being a collector, even if they said you'll only limit to 100 pairs, there's nothing that makes me go, I need it.
No.
I didn't even get out of, bro, I got a Costco in my backyard, and I'm like, I'm not about to drive up there. I could ride my bike and make there in 5 minutes. I'm not doing that.
I have no desire to wear
a grocery store.
A Costco?
I'm trying to go get Hot Pockets. You know what I'm saying? And bulk.
Yeah, that joint got a hot dog on it and like, I don't know, bottom of the soul, whatever. Like,
it was weird.
What?
It was weird.
I don't know if the shoe. Here's the thing. I don't think the shoe is weird. I think how everybody acting is weird.
I agree.
I went, wait a minute.
I think because it was like a shock drop because it was a rumor for so long, and then all of a sudden people were saying, it's not real. But then obviously we're like, no, it's confirmed. But it was like a shock drop. I think with it being a shock drop, it made people go like, I need it now.
So that's the thing.
Because there wasn't no anticipation for it.
I don't think the shoe is weird. Who cares? Like, it's just like, shoe, like,
great.
Costco, you want to pay for that? Because those who, I don't know, but you pay for collaboration.
Yeah.
You reach, can we have a collab? You pay for it. Nike says, okay. You apply to have one. It's shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's not whack. It's just like, wait, what? Now, like I said, I think I'm just shocked at how people was acting.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never thought in a million years people would be outside of a Costco.
It was kind of weird.
Trying to get that. That to me was like, hold on. Cats were like, fam, I need an 11 and a half cash in hand. I see all on social media. I see cats like, yo, got mine in hand. $450 for the 11, $500 for the size 13. What?
And then I felt weird even looking like at footage inside of the Costco with all the boxes sprawled around and people all around it. And it's like, there's other people that are actually trying to grocery shop while you guys are in here kind of looking a mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that, I was like, I feel weird being there trying to get a shoe while someone in the other aisle is trying to buy, ribs and shit. Like,
and I like the release. I go, that's cool. Costco, cool. But no, I don't get it.
I felt weird.
I think it's weird. I think it's weird to want it. I just wouldn't.
It's weird for the culture. I mean, it's new, so I guess shout out to that. But if I catch like Sam's Club or Safeway trying to do something next, like it's a wrap.
Yeah, like what if the Walmart drop? Kirkland is at Walmart, which I go like Kirkland Signature sells at Walmart too. Like, what's it?
And it's funny because I actually rock with Kirkland brand on a lot of stuff. Kirkland liquor is good. Some of the Kirkland.
Well, I always thought Kirkland was like the lower, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's its own brand.
I thought it was the off-brand Costco.
Yeah,
or
I thought
like,
it was too.
You got like the Fruity Pebbles, or you got like the
I thought it
Kirkland
was.
Pebbles.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not that. And I go, oh, shoot, I thought that's what that was. No, it's not. It's a high-quality in brown, just at affordable. And I go, oh, shoot. Like,
no idea.
No idea. But I don't know, man. I think everybody was tripping.
Shout out to y'all if you got them. I'm cool. If it ends up at the Costco, and here's the thing. If I'm at Costco and I'm going to buy a glizzy and I happen to look and there's some pairs there,
I'm reselling them.
Yeah, no, I'd buy it and I'd hit base and be like, hey, bro. But
yeah, anybody need these?
Yeah,
I'll grab them.
To put in my closet, no, I'm good.
No. Did you see that video of them kids being cooked online?
I didn't. I meant to watch it, but no, I did not see it.
So it's a video where two kids, and I'm assuming the parents, maybe an uncle, aunt, who knows? Somebody's recording them opening up. The son is opening up brick by brick floors.
Okay.
The daughter is opening up the pink Travis Scotts.
Okay.
Now, when they open up the box, clearly, now I'm not going to say clearly the shoes look fake, but you could just tell how they wrapped. You could tell they're fake.
Okay.
Now, cats obviously online, everything's jokes, right? Or whatnot. And it made me go, now, clearly the person it was a gift. Like, it was a surprise. It was oh my God. Like, it was a surprise gift. So, like, the person recording thought, like, oh, man, we about to post this. We killed social media. Like, they thought that they had probably no idea.
Age
the
range.
son probably looked anywhere from 11 to 13.
Okay, so
the daughter was
preteen.
the daughter, little girl, pink Jordans is all she sees.
Okay.
But they knew they were Travis Scott.
Yeah,
they knew they were brick by brick, so it wasn't foreign to them, right? Now, Katz is obviously going. Well, I'll tell you this. I went on there, and we've had this discussion before, and I feel like we talked about it before. Them being kids, does it matter if they wearing reps?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. In my opinion, not at all, man. These are children. I didn't see the video, but I thought about when you had sent me the text. Yeah. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, man. Like, number one, all right, these kids, the girl, I'm assuming might be a Travis Scott fan, right?
Probably.
These kids
she knew what they were.
Yeah, they love Sicko Mode, they love Fiend, they love all the songs that he puts out or whatever. So what's wrong with the mom or dad wanting to go out and buy a pink Travis Scott that her daughter, and she might go to school and be like, hey guys, look, I got the Travis Scotts, and they're all gonna go, oh, that's dope. They're not all gonna go, oh, but those are fake. These are 11-year-old girls.
People online were going, oh man, they about to get cooked at school. And I went,
no, they are not.
I don't think so.
No, they are not.
I don't think so.
No.
Because it ain't like they bought, like, they got SpongeBob, back when fake back in our day.
Or the clear 7s or whatever.
They look like legit joints to me. You know what I mean? Even though I know, but they look good to me.
And she might put on a nice little fit. You might be a little cute little fit. And bro, it's kids at the end of the day, all right? So stop. But
and plus the mom or dad, you know what they probably did? They probably scrolling through social media and went like, whoa.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
They have no idea that they bought something.
I'm sure
they thought they found a deal or something.
She probably went, Mom, I want the pink Travis Scott. So she probably Googled pink Travis Scotts.
And found it.
Of course, the first ones came up. Oh, look, there's something on Instagram where there's a plug that you can get it for $99. Let me do that for my daughter. My son wanted the most popular shoe of 2025.
Now, let me rephrase this, Don.
Okay.
You said you got no problem with kids wearing
fakes. Go ahead,
fakes.
and I'll answer you. My kids cannot wear fakes.
Don, you can't be on both sides like that. Don, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You cannot be on both 100%. Sides like that.
The parents that bought the shoes for that kid, they're not purists like us.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Is you okay with kids wearing fakes? Replicas. We'll call them replicas.
My kids are an extension of me. They cannot wear fakes. Kids are allowed to wear them, huh?
But why?
Well, because I would never buy them. That's why.
Okay.
I couldn't buy. Now,
I agree with you, Don. But
I know. I'm trying to figure out how I can understand. I'm on both sides of the fence. Kids are okay. Here's a couple of things. First of all, kids cook shoes the second they wear them, right? So I wouldn't do it anyways. But parents aren't going to spend $500 for an unreleased, authentic pair of these pink Jordans, right? They're not going to do that. That's number one.
Or brick by brick.
Especially brick by bricks, right? And number two, bro, they're literally 10 and 11 years old. Nobody knows the difference. And the fakes look really, really good these days. So, if they can go buy an $80, $90 fake for their 10-year-old son and makes them happy, and that son's going to go to his other 10-year-old friends, none of them are going to be like, oh, those are fake. Those are from Alibaba or whatever. No, they're not going to do that.
I got a story. Just thought of it.
Let me hear.
Cortez goes to his friend's house. Cortez has one of those guns that shoot the little beads. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the things are called.
Like the little water beads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cortez comes home. He goes, oh, my God. I traded my friend my gun for these PSG 4s. Them joints was faker than a
Foo-foo.
I mean, they look like now. I can tell off the bat they fake. The shape, the tongue, the weird. They just got a funny. They just sit weird.
Yeah.
Cortez didn't know no better, but I was bothered.
Did you let him keep them?
Oh, they're in the house, but I said don't wear these.
Okay.
I said you're not allowed to wear these. I said you can keep these in the house because if your friend comes over, he knows that they here. Like you didn't just throw them in the trash. Like that's it. One day he tried to come out wearing them. I said, hey man. I told Rosil, hey, nah, we ain't doing that.
Can't.
No. Especially when you got a closet full of authentics. So like I do 100% agree with you.
Listen, if I can't articulate it in a way that someone will understand, sorry. But I can't, kids are allowed to wear, replicas because who cares? They're children, all right? We're not putting a stigma on them.
But you're saying
my children cannot.
Okay. Well, okay, no. You're saying that parents who aren't in the sneaker game can buy replicas for their kids.
Now, because adding to that point, how would I look going to buy a replica sneaker?
I mean, you don't really you ain't going to the store or nothing.
That's not the point, though.
That's
not the point. No, you're right. Now, the funny thing is, I could probably go buy replica, GS shoes for him, and no one's going to bat an eye because it's me. And they know my pedigree.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
I can't do that.
Honestly, you could walk outside wearing one and nobody would.
I guarantee I could. I can't do that. It's just, I can't.
None of us.
But yeah, so I say all that to say, I haven't watched the video. Now I'm going to go home and watch it. But if these parents aren't of the culture and they just Googled, brick by brick, and it came up and they clicked on it, got them, kids happy, mine with it. So if I see adults or young teens like trying to cook like kids, shut up, dog.
And I wouldn't say that. Yeah, they were cooking.
No, they were. I know they were. And your Air Force Ones are dirty. Your Sambas are dirty. your Converses. Stop.
So
right?
I will tell you this, and I've talked about this on this podcast before. We were talking about reps or something, another topic. There's a friend of mine, him and his son, big Dodgers fans, good friends of ours and whatnot. Cortez is friends with the son, and we're friends with the wife and the husband and whatnot. And they're huge Dodger fans. Not into sneakers, not even a tad, but they wanted the Dodger SBs, the blue with the piece of gum on the bottom. They wanted those, right? Of course, they asked me. Now, they just think that, of course, they download the sneaker app specifically they don't know anything about sneakers. Yeah. They know nothing. This is going to be their first, they drop at 8 o'clock. This is their
Let me
first
just go ahead
thing.
and buy it because I want it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, they don't know that these ain't the easiest ones to get. It's a Dodgers, it's a SB, and they were very limited and whatnot. Obviously, I wanted them too because it's Dodgers and a Dunk and whatnot. And, of course, they hit me like, oh, Greg, you think you could get us these? I went, man, ain't no way I could get you these. I said, look, Cowtown up the street may have them. They may get them. I don't know what it's going to look like for them. I don't even know if they're getting them. They're on the sneakers app. I said, that's your best bet, whatnot. But I said, I'll be honest with you, you probably ain't getting them. He was like, yeah, I went on StockX because, they down. He wants these. Him and his son are Dodger fans. They want these as father and son.
Yes.
Went on StockX, they 400. 380,
and he ain't
5. He ain't paying that.
Yeah.
Non-sneakerheads ain't paying that for him themselves, let alone the kid too.
Facts.
So the kid was like 300. His was probably 500. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I told them, I said, let me tell you something. You ain't in the sneakers and stuff like that. This probably be the only sneaker you buy this year. He knows me and my pedigree in sneakers.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, look, I'm pretty confident that I can figure out where you can get a replica pair just like that. I said, I'm not doing nothing like that, but trust me, you wouldn't know the difference. Okay. And I said, I'm only telling you this because you want them because they're Dodgers.
You want the look of the shoe.
Yes. You're not sitting around bro, these ain't the authentic. And honestly, if you can't, if they can't walk it down, nobody would know anyways. Anybody who knows sneakers would have never known. I don't know if they never did it because they never said he told me, he goes, oh man, you could do that? There's people that do that. I go, man, I get links in my DM all the time from these companies and these
100%.
All the time. I said, I got homies that live in Troll and them that the whole group of cats that buy replica. They buy Authentics too, but they buy reps and all
There's
that too.
content creators, that they just make YouTube videos and that's all they wear those. And they're like, hey guys, you're spending $800 for these. I just got them for $125.
And they put the link in bio and all that stuff. I said, look, I'm pretty confident I could get you a link to find these dunks, whatever.
Yeah.
Or you could send me some picture and I could say, yeah, they probably the best looking ones or whatnot. he never did it or whatnot. But I did feel like, man, was that kind of like, should I just been like, nah, buddy, sorry, that's it.
I'm okay with that because again, I mean, it ain't you doing it.
Yeah. Because I go like, man, am I putting him out there in the streets like that? But nobody would have ever known.
Nobody would have ever known, and no one's gonna be like, look at this dude and his son. Like,
right?
Dog, that's what I don't mind. And I know another topic, kind of like leaning into it, was like, are people just wearing replicas in general, like kind of just normalized?
Oh yeah. So the guy in the comment goes, yeah, but like I don't know if he said that he wears reps or like, but sometimes he says basically like, like matter of fact, like something like, sometimes you got to throw on a rep to keep your authentics on ice. And George said that to me and he goes, is this a topic? And I said, I think it's a topic. Now,
buying reps to keep your authentics on ice, I think is atrocious.
Okay.
That makes absolutely no sense to me.
Now, we're talking about us in pedigree now. Okay. Because here's the deal. If we just jumped off the deep end and did something like that, I promise you, we would find the best ones of all time.
Oh, 100%. Okay. I would go like search.
And based off of our reputation and resumes, nobody would assume otherwise.
Of course not.
Period.
They'd be like, dang, you got those? How'd you get them?
Now, did he make a point?
No.
Okay.
Because why would you?
I think it's stupid. I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why would you? You already have the real ones. So why would you wear fake ones? So what are you doing with the real ones? Just keeping them there? Like,
so just keep them DS on ice.
No.
And we talked about this a long time ago on the podcast. And we talked about this a super long time ago because we said, what if it was only for the ones that you just Yeezy 2s?
Yeah.
What if you had authentic Red Octobers and them fakes was out there?
There was never a good one.
Yeah, there wasn't of those. That's probably a bad example.
But no, I see what you're saying.
Brick by brick. We'll use brick by brick.
Yeah.
Brick by brick, cool. If you got a pair for retail and you're like, dang, like I really want to wear it. And so, we'd be like, I'll find another one, a double.
Eventually.
Yeah, you can. $500, $700, $800. Well, I can't pay the $800 to $700.
Let me get a fake to rock.
Do I get a rep?
I can't
do it, but only for that. Like, you're not gonna go buy a Chicago low,
yeah,
and keep that on ice and buy a rep Chicago low.
I guess, but
I couldn't do it.
I just can't. I can't wrap my brain around it. And it's like, who are you doing it for? I don't know, man.
I couldn't do it, but it's a kind of a perplexing question because we're talking about specifically those ones that your brick by bricks, your, I don't know, whatever along those type of lines. You know what I mean? Like them ones that are like sitting at 3, 4,
but see,
500.
at that point, for me, it's like, if you're comfortable enough to step outside of reps, don't even attempt to buy authentics ever. Just rep the reps.
But see, that's what will happen to you. Once you get that in you and you go, and that's how it happens to a lot of cats. Like I know cats who only bought authentics and then they bought one rep and they went outside, they went everywhere. Not a single person knew, not a single person questioned. They got compliments, and then they went, yo, well, shoot, since I bought the black pair, I just go buy the red pair now on the website. And then they get drawn into it, and they start to go, yo, authentics is stupid. You don't want to do it. So it's almost like a little disease. And I will tell you, I thought about that with my friend. I go, well, dang, I don't want to get him on that track. And he starts to, they got these Kobe's on here too. He's a Kobe fan too. Like,
yeah.
They got these Kobe's on here. Like, what you think? I don't want it to become a habit.
Yeah.
This is a one-time Dodger Dunk SB thing for you and your son to go to Dodger games at XYZ in.
Yeah.
This is not now going to be the norm. Don't send me these Grinches like, yo, what you think about these Grinches? Don't start doing your Christmas shopping on these fake sites because we did a one-off for you.
I think it's just different these days, man. Because I mean, again, when we were like outside and really really active, the fakes were trash. Like they weren't what they are today.
Right.
Today, like today, the factories that are putting out these replicas are proud and saying, I'm going to show you from point A to point Z how we put this together. We've got the authentic material. We got the mold. Like, you can't tell the difference. They're being sold on GOAT. They're being sold on StockX. You can't, like, it's getting like that so much to where I'm like, you know what, y'all have at it. Have a blast. You know what I'm saying? It's normal.
Yeah. Now.
For y'all.
Yeah. Now, if one of the dads at daycare or after school goes, man, my son really loves your son's brick by brick 4s. Man, can I go buy these anywhere? Nah, you can't, but you can.
I can't.
I probably wouldn't even say it.
I was gonna say I can't do that.
I would probably say, nah, sorry, they sold out.
Unless it's someone like you did, it was a friend of yours. I mean, if it's like the homie.
It was only for them because he was trying to figure out anyway, and he was stressed. They downloaded Sneakers app on the iPad.
Yeah.
They were like, we gotta get our hands on it. You
showed them an out, and I kind of.
I didn't even show them. I told them.
No, you gave them an out.
There is an out.
I'm not.
But you see how that make me? You see how quick I defend myself?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I didn't show them.
I didn't show them. I let them know there's a possibility. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like as Sneakerheads,
he cleared your cookies. He's like, it's not on my phone, no.
Yeah, I feel like our egos are so big that, like, if we bought a fake, we would have to prove so hard we got authentic.
100%, yeah.
Now, we'd never tell anybody, but
that's what I'm saying.
It almost feel gross talking about it.
It does. That's what I'm saying. Kids out there, cool. And honestly, I'm almost saying, like, you should. I can't.
Them kids
My children
will never know.
No.
That opened up on that video,
No,
they will never. They're not doing YouTube videos like, bro, I got fakes. These are better.
No.
They think they got legit gifts and they cool with it, and they're young. Cool, let them kids have they blast. They're gonna be the coolest kids at school. Though.
Yeah, she got the Travis Scotts. No one else on the campus has them.
She gonna be the coolest kid
100%.
at the school that week.
And it makes her feel good. Homies got the brick by bricks, man. Shout out to parents holding their kids down.
And I get the internet. Y'all want to make fun of everything and get the jokes off. Fine, I get it.
Leave it be, man.
What time is it? I think we're gonna skip the bin topic. So.
That's cool.
But I do want to ask you about the Tiana Taylor threes, though, before we get to our top 10 list. So. Now, let me preface this by saying something. This is a disclaimer for anybody who tries to hit me up in the DM. Tiana Taylor is talented, top tier, talented music, acting. She is beautiful. This is about the Tiana Taylor Jordan 3 sneaker.
Only.
All right? This ain't got nothing. Cats is like, I put that tweet out when I said this is an example of bad storytelling. Cats send me messages. Fam, she killing it this year. That got nothing to do with this sneaker.
Yeah, she is. She just won her Golden Globe, Best Supporting Actress. Congratulations. Put out an album. Like you said, she is not just beautiful. She's her. All right, in every facet. No,
I'm joking.
We know what's up.
Because, man, I got on this podcast and I said, man, I was talking about Sweetie.
Yeah. Oh.
Man, Rocio came in. She goes, so she's fine. She's fine. I go, man, I'm with the homies talking.
I know.
And she go, but did you have to say she's fine? I go, man, you don't be with your homegirls or your sisters or something and you don't talk about somebody fine. Like, don't do that to me.
Of
she
course.
goes, never. I go, don't do that to me, Rocio.
That's cap.
Don't do that to me. But let me tell you something. Iman Shumpert, though, he should be taken out back.
Oh, no.
He should be taken out back and beaten.
The biggest fumble of all time.
He should be taken out back and beaten.
Yeah. Because now look at you.
All right, he should be taken out back.
Yeah, now you're trying to rap? Come on,
fam. He should be taken out back and beaten. All right.
You had it. And you got kids and all that. Anyway, the shoe, I like the story. You know what? Because number one,
I get why you like
grew from concrete, right? She had the song "A Rose in Harlem," which I absolutely love. Beautiful song, right? So I see where she's trying to tie everything in and all that, and even like she's an artist, so she likes to conceptually go out there to the left. We haven't seen the final product yet. I'm hoping.
That's the final product.
Well, I'm just hoping that there's some reiterations after.
Nope, that's it.
It wasn't a good execution.
So let me say this. When I put the post up about this is the example of bad storytelling, it's not that the story is bad. It's that the story's too literal on this.
Yes.
Rolls out of concrete, cool. A concrete sole?
You didn't have to put
with actual thorns?
Thorns coming out of the side.
And then a rose on the tongue? No.
And it's showing her like cutting it and threading it. And
yeah,
it's like,
that's not art to me.
No, it's
like
not.
Storytelling of a sneaker is like, if I looked at those, if those had a story like, the ice cream parlor or something, Neapolitan ice cream, if you got a story for that, cool. It's like, I could see it, but you may have to explain it to me a little bit. Not look at it and legit see cement on the bottom, vines with thorns across the top.
Doing too
and
much.
you're too literal with your story. It's like if I told you, like, bro, this sneaker is like when I used to catch the L train in Chicago. That's like me putting like windows on the sneaker and wheels on it or something like that. Like, no, it's a train. No, I don't. I gotta give this the color scheme of the train. I gotta put something distinctive to the train.
I know
the
you're
logo,
trying to elevate the game. You're trying to elevate all the little like pieces and the design. It just no.
I appreciate the creativity.
It gets to the point where like you completely messed up the aesthetic of the shoe. Like the shape itself ain't even a 3.
It looks crazy.
Like I don't know where the front or the back is. Like it just. It didn't work. I'm sorry, Miss Taylor, it didn't work.
It threw me for a loop. I was like, oh yeah, and the women can have it.
I'll take it a step further because I saw the tweet and I'm sure you got killed and I'll probably get killed. She should probably stop for now trying to design Jordans because her other collabs with her Jordan 1s weren't good either. And it was a bunch of, like, a chain on there and a bunch of, like,
had thorns
gaudy
on it too.
And stuff. Like, I don't understand
the swoosh
why.
had thorns on it and all that.
So, I again, love Miss Taylor. Everything she does, everything she touches until this, absolute gold.
I think that's, I just think this is a prime example of, like, yo, give your idea and story to the designer and let them come back. I feel like she actually designed these.
Like we're watching her do it. Yeah, she's like cutting and threading. And...
Yeah, I felt like she like got the pencil and was like, "What if?"
Yeah,
and of course they're like, "Sure,
yeah,
we're not gonna tell you no.
It's your shoe, do whatever you want."
Like I ain't telling her no. like
it is not good.
Yeah, but shout out to her, and it's dope that she got a Jordan thing and all that. Like I remember when she first came on the scene, and for the record, she's always been paid. Like she came from a rich family. Like you remember that show called Sweet 16?
Yeah, she was on Sweet 16 where she was, and I couldn't stand her at first because I'm like, who is this loudmouth?
Yeah, she was loud,
I want this, I want that,
tacky.
And then
she was like very big in the Neptunes, like Pharrell. So she had like that whole space.
I remember her first song, "Google Me, Baby."
Yeah, Google
that
Me,
produced.
Baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, but man, that was a long time ago.
She should stop designing shoes for a while.
I think she should design some of their clothes. I like how she dresses. The shoes.
So do I.
Let the designers handle the shoes. They bring you samples and you go, I like that one, and then you roll with it. Tiana, they know better than that.
Tiana killed that dress at the Grammys, by the way. This is me saying it. It's not Greg saying it. She bodied the body, okay? Okay. That's me saying it.
Let's do this top 10 so we can get out of here.
Yeah, because I'll start talking.
We appreciate everybody listening to this podcast. I know we talked a lot about other things besides sneakers, but it all ties in. Like, just listen to the podcast and shut up. You don't want to listen to it, then move. Who cares, look?
Got you.
Like, man, cats want to be like, bro, get to the sneakers. Shut up.
No. You got 10 years of content to get to the sneakers.
Well, you wear sneakers, go listen to episode 1.
Yeah, you probably got fakes on.
We're doing top 10 sneakers of 2016 to us.
To us.
I'm going to say my honorable mentions.
Go ahead.
I only wrote 3 down.
I only wrote 3.
Could have wrote a lot. I only wrote 3.
I had about 42 honorable mentions.
I did.
I only wrote 3.
Now, I got some Victor Cruzes on there.
Okay.
But I got all of them. So I was like, man, I just loved it. It's the only Victor Cruz that exists.
Okay.
I mean, to me that year, like I said, me and George went stupid with the Victor Cruzes. Like, I loved it that much or whatnot. And I put it in my honorable mentions because, like I said, if it retroed again, I don't think I would buy them again.
Well, you have them.
I have them all, and they're all pristine, and they're trainers. Like, they ain't going nowhere. They boots, you know what I mean? The other one I got is the opposite to the rivalry pack, the Boston New Balance 997. I think it was a 997.
Okay.
The opposite pair. I just like that colorway. I like that whole pack was cool. And then when Dion came and told us the story about the other color one, which is on my list and I'll talk about, I thought that was dope. And then sort of a collection of them, True Blue 3s, Space Jams, White Cement 4s. Like I got all those on there. I got those are just on my list.
You have that as an honorable mention?
I do.
Okay.
Because like I said, like I got those, you know what I mean? Like I
guess it depends on how you did the list. Like
and if they retro True Blue 3s and all that again, which they do come out this year, I'm not buying those again. Like I don't need it for that. But like they're legendary joints. If I would have put myself back in that year, I would have had all those in my list.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't have really. Actually, I don't know if I would have those on the list. I don't know. It's a hard list.
The True Blue 3s are not on my list, but after you do yours, like mine is, I solely everything on here was what had 2016 in a chokehold. That was what.
Right, which is how I approached it at first.
Mindset,
Yeah.
and I had to, because if I did it with 2026 brain,
Yeah.
half of this list would be different.
1,000%. What honorable mentions?
So honorable mentions, I have the Nike Flyknit Racer, the multicolor.
Yep.
Everybody, and it's funny, I absolutely hated then and now how y'all wore them. I absolutely hated how y'all wore them. The extremely skinny jogger with no sock and the Flyknit Racer. I hated how y'all wore them.
I wear mine to the gym now, and let me tell you something. It's one of the most uncomfortable sneakers in the history of sneakers.
And
not even close.
But in 2016, that piece of fabric, that was a $300 shoe.
That joint was $300. You could see.
We were reselling them like crazy.
You could put them joints in the light and see right through them, and they were $300.
And it was and you wore it with everything. Everybody had all black multicolor, all white multicolor, all green multicolor. Like that shoe, crazy.
Zero Tech.
Not
even a Zoom Air.
It was
not
crazy.
even a carbon fiber.
The Air Force that's on your list, I have it on my honorable mention, the 2016 Kith linen. Before that, I hadn't seen him since I think like 04, 05 or something like that. So that retro it's probably the top 3. I could argue top 3 Air Force of all time. I can argue it. But yeah, by far. And then out of the Faded Black pack, the Kobe 4.
Okay.
That was my favorite Kobe out of the Faded Black pack. I put Kobe 4.
It was weird. I really liked the one that was like high on the ankle. I would have never bought it.
Was that the 9?
It looked good. Yeah. I just thought it looked good in that Faded Black colorway.
Yeah.
But I think the 4 was probably the best.
The 4 was the best one.
Yeah.
And again, in 2016, that was the one. The 5 was obviously fire too, but the 4 was the one everyone wanted.
The 4 was the best one.
Yeah, so that was my 3 honorable mention.
All right, you want me to do my list first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Top 10 sneakers of 2016 to me. And like I said, I based this off of if they came out again, I'd probably buy them. Maybe. I don't know. Number 10, I got the Foamposite Maroon with the gum bottom on it.
You're not buying that today. But okay, keep going.
Probably not, but I do have it in my top 10 foams of all time. Now, the one thing about this one that I really like about this is because I had went to Vegas, and I think it was Foot Locker World. I don't know what it was, in Caesar's Palace. And this was probably 3-4 years before it actually came out. Mm-hmm. I'm in the store, and Wale had just left there.
Okay.
And they had all this stuff. And I was like, what the heck is this? And they were like, oh, you want to see? I was like, cool. It was all these samples of Foamposites.
Oh,
and this was one of them. And they were like, yo, this one right here, this is going to be cranberry. It came out, it didn't even come out Thanksgiving. It was supposed to come out for Thanksgiving as cranberry.
Yeah.
Like the cranberry sauce.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then they showed me an orange one, which was going to be a pumpkin for Halloween, like that.
That'd been
and
fun.
then they showed me one that had a dragon across the foam, and it was going to be like a Chinese New Year type thing.
Yeah.
Never ever came out. And I went and I remember I was by myself. I went and met Rocio and I think her brother and his girlfriend at the time at the restaurant. I was like, dude, they just showed me some samples of foams. Like, this is gonna be crazy. I was texting all the homies like, bro, I just saw all
You're
this
like,
stuff.
just wait.
I was like, oh, yo, wait for these joints. And then when they came out, I was like, wait a minute, them joints are supposed to be cranberry sauce. It came out like, no joke. That might have been, I don't know what year that was. We were in Vegas, but it was like 4 years before. It was a long time
That's
ago.
crazy.
Number 9, I got the NMD Human Race, the yellow. I got the yellow one on there.
Okay.
I had the black pair. What's amazing is that like I looked at the orange, the blue, the red, the green on GOAT, and I almost bought them all right.
They're all cheap. They're
That's how
dummy
cheap they are.
I know.
The orange one was probably the rarest one you've ever seen. I only seen the orange one time on foot, and that was on the corner in New York. This guy was standing on the corner, and I went, holy shit, he got the tangerine one joint on. That joint is about $190 on eBay.
If I were to buy an Adidas today, it would be these.
The yellow one is the one I always wanted.
It would be the blue, the yellow. I'd probably buy the blue, yellow, and red.
I'd probably buy the whole pack.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get in front of 200, yeah.
Yeah. The yellow one was just it. I don't know why. It was just, first of all, the model itself was new, it was fresh, and then the yellow one was like a very big, bold statement with the words up the
well, I think that's what it was, because it was yellow, and then the black words coming down that said human or whatever.
Yeah.
That stood out more than the red, the blue.
It was fire. The other ones had like, it was like a symbol, a triangle was on the grid. It was a little bit different, but that joint I would go back and I would definitely buy.
Okay.
Number 8, the Dunk SB Low pink box. Now, remember they came out with that box? They had the purple box,
Pink
the green box, or the orange box. I had the orange box ones, and I did not like the way they felt. So I took them back to Nike Outlet. And then I had bought like something else on the shelf or whatnot. But the pink box, I didn't buy them. I think I would buy the pink boxes again. I like those, and I feel like they look good on foot. So I got the pink box Dunk SB Low.
I didn't put any, outside of one. No, I've got one SB. But SBs in 2016 weren't.
They weren't.
So again, I had to stay in that mindset. And I remember when the orange box and all those came out, and I remember seeing them and it's thin, cheap leather. Very, very thin. And that's when like a lot of those SBs, it wasn't good quality. You know
I bought the orange box off the sneakers app, and when I got it in, I went, man, this sucks. Yeah. And I tried to make it work. I took it back to Nike Outlet, and they had already a bunch of returns there.
That was during that 2-year period when they were putting out super thin leather quality SBs, man.
Number 7, I got the 350 V2 OG Beluga. I had bought that. That was the very first V2 I bought. I had paid like $500-$600 for it from this cat. I sold it with all my other Yeezys when he lost his mind. I was like, I'm done with this cat. I do still have some few Yeezys that like I've collected back over time. That one I haven't got back. I never got back. But if it came out again, I would definitely cop. It's to me one of the better 350s. That one, Zebras, Red Stripes, a few of those, on there. But that one I love.
Wow. We've already potted, but I just want to know why.
Why what?
What we just talked about. Why would you then go buy a Yeezy? But I mean, apparently you can separate the art from the artist.
I can't because I don't listen to the music.
But the shoe is his art, though. It's in the name, my boy. To each his own. But I just
let me tell you the Yeezys that I got you now. All the Yeezys, like the ones I have now, I probably got about 8 pairs. But you know why I have those? Because they were so cheap.
Yeah, I remember I remember the red stripe,
45, 61, 30s. I was like. Like, he's a wacko, but I could wear these to the gym or something.
Can't do it.
I haven't worn any of them.
But all right, you're right.
But that one, cool.
I mean, you're wrong, but cool. I'll let you rock.
You're right. Number 6, I got the Air Force One, the Kith linen.
Beautiful.
I don't know how Kith pulled off the retro being exclusive to them.
Me neither.
I don't think that's ever happened in the history of sneakers.
And they've done it with a couple Air Forces because they did it with the 2005 Easter.
Did they?
Yep.
That was a Kith exclusive?
It was a Kith exclusive
really?
only. I know that because I wanted it, but it's like $500.
I was like, man, they about to retro what I consider my favorite Air Force One of all time. Not the greatest, my favorite, and it's only a Kith. And I think it came out like at the Hawaii Grand Opening first or something like that, and maybe at the other ones. The leather on that joint is so smooth.
And it was expensive off the rip.
But guess what? I looked on Go. I thought it was $174 in my size. And I went...
The Kith one or the one that
just... The Kith one.
Because I bought the retro.
Yes, the Kith one.
If the Kith one is under...
And I went, wait a minute. And I added it in my... I've added a lot. All right.
Now, I haven't gone on GOAT to look for something forever. If you're telling me I can go get the Kith version...
I don't know about your size.
200 and under?
9.5, under 200.
Damn. I'm not going to look. Because if I look and it's under 2...
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, too. Do you still buy used shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. I do, too.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I don't buy used anymore. Some people are like, yo, you too old to buy used shoes.
I'm over that, bro. If they weren't a couple... Now, cooked, no. But like...
I ain't buying it to cook.
Yeah, no, hey, I wore these a couple times. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, cat be like, yo, I'll give it to you for $280. I wore them 4 times. Let me see.
Yeah, give me
that. Huh?
I don't care if the bottom's dirty.
Yeah.
Like, what's the insides look like? Does it? They're creasy.
Odds are we probably ain't gonna never wear it in the first
Exactly.
place. It's like buying used sneakers is like, there you go, closet.
Actually,
see you later.
I take that back. If they're used, I wear them first.
I never do.
I do. Honestly, I do.
I think I used to think that. I never did.
No, I do. If I buy them used, or especially with no box, immediately.
When I finally got my hands on like rare AirTech Challenge 2s used, I had them from United Kingdom. Shout out to the homie Andy.
Yeah.
Never wore them though.
Nah, if it's used, no, bro. Like I said, I just bought these, right? And I usually when I buy a new shoe, it's back in the closet. I won't see it for 2 years.
That's different.
Immediate rotation.
If I get stuff for like that price, them doors going straight to the feet.
Immediate rotation.
Immediately. I get some 45, 50, 60 bucks. Them doors go straight to the
So I feel that way if it's used, I'm like, bro, it's already used. What am I trying to like hold this for? Let me put my feet in.
Number 5, I got the Uncaged Ultra Boost Soul Box.
Okay.
George got those. I don't know if he still has them, but obviously everybody was really big on the Ultra Boost, and then they started like taking the stripes off the sides. It was like the Uncaged.
The Uncaged, yeah.
It was fire. Number 4, I got the Air Max 1 Safari Atmos Retro. I didn't like the clear bottom on it. Obviously, the Atmos one, I ain't paying for that. Like, it doesn't happen.
I need that retro.
But the retro for it, the joint was cool. And the retro in my size, $293. And I went, wait a minute, add that to cart.
Please don't, man.
And then number 3, I got the Air Max 98 Supreme Snakeskin. That joint was stupid fire. When Simple brought that to the podcast when they copped it, I went, why didn't I try for these? Stupid fire. There's only 2 98s that I really, really like. That one and then Gundam.
I was going to say Gundams, right?
Gundams. The other ones are cool. I got a few 98s. I got like Year of the
What about
Dragons and then like
Undefeated? Undefeated 98s are nice.
What Undefeated?
Didn't they have an Undefeated 98?
No, 97.
Okay, never mind. 97.
Yeah, they got 97. But that Snakeskin Supreme, that joint is top tier to me. And
It's
I
on my
would
list.
definitely
It's not as high, but mine's on the list.
Number 2, I got the New Balance Concepts Rivalry Tiffany, the other side of the pack. I had the Boston one as my honorable mention, the Tiffany one. When Dion came on here, everybody called those Statues of Liberty. Nobody called them Tiffany.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
all thought they were Statue of Liberty. Then Dion came on there and said, no, it's actually Tiffany because Tiffany made the first made a fallen officer police badge from Tiffany's. Tiffany made it, and they made it with the N and the Y intertwined, which is the Yankee logo. And we went.
Mind blown.
That's what we thought it was Statue of Liberty. He's like, no, it's not. It's from that. Mind blown. I saw them on Go 129.
No way.
Where they got used, but they were in great condition.
So what?
Added them to cart.
Yep. Oh, bro, 2027, he about to be lit.
And number 1. Now, this one right here, I want you to guess who used to wear this all the time. Number 1, I got about 8, 9 of them in my eBay cart. They're at good price, all of them used, because I ain't paying no brand new price.
Okay.
Pure Boost, Adidas Pure Boost Z3 Y3, the black and white pair.
Who used to wear those all the time?
Somebody you saw for many your old mentor.
Oh, Brendan?
Wore those all
He
the
did.
time.
You're right.
Every time I saw him, like,
Naper.
man, I need them joints, son. I still, to this day, I still want those. And to me, that is top tier. Like I said, on eBay, I searched for them. I got them in the cart anytime. And they're not high. It's just one of those like, man, do I really want to pull the trigger on this? In 2026, am I looking for an Adidas Prime Knit Boost like in 2020? It's not even Ultra. It's a Pure Boost.
Yeah.
And I go, do I really want to? It's still Y3. Do I really want to do this? I got it in my cart.
Okay. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, he did. He was
That
like
cat
crazy.
wore them joints all.
The oversized, long.
That jacket. All the time. Huh? That's my list, though. What you got, Don?
All right. So my list, I had a couple things on there like you did. Again, this is a hype beat list, all hype beats, because again, I put myself in that 2016 mindset. This is all the stuff that I was outside trying to cop every single week. You know what I'm saying? So we can either resell, keep for myself. I think I owned almost everything on here for myself outside of like 4 pairs. All right. So number 10, I had the Supreme Times Nike Air Max 98s. I put the whole pack. Obviously, the one that we wanted was the snakeskin.
Red was fire.
The black was cool. I didn't like the red. Or actually, the red was okay. It was the navy I didn't like.
Navy, I didn't like that much. I saw it in person. It wasn't too bad. But
yeah, I mean, the red, it was like, that's Supreme color. So, like, we went with that one. But the snakeskin was the one. Number 9, I have the Nike SB Dunk Low Sea Crystals. I remember those. I owned them. But someone had brought them in pound for pound. They had bought a couple of pairs, and I bought one, wore the mess out of it.
So you actually wore them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I loved Sea Crystals.
When I saw those today looking on Go, I went, what the?
Yeah.
Don't remember them dropping. I don't remember them at all.
Nope. That was my, what I would call, when I was there, my poor man Tiffany's.
Them joints is
I love Sea Crystals. So yeah, that was, and the only SB for that list. Number 8, kind of surprised you didn't put this, but I'm not mad at you for not doing it. The Just Don Jordan 2 Beach colorway.
So I had it originally on mine, but I like the blue better.
Quality. Really?
You like the beach better than blue?
I mean,
let me tell you something.
You know why? I do? Because, well,
so he had 3, right? Arctic Pink, Beach, and the blue. Those are the greatest things Don C's has ever done.
Yeah, because the shorts were absolute trash.
Ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I looked at the blue. The blue came out the year before, and I went, "Hey, I'm not gonna put the beach on here." George had the beach pair, and I went, "I don't know how I feel about these." The quality though was,
bruh, it was the quality,
unreal.
cream color, the box, the hat it came with.
Unreal. That box was bigger than my back seat.
It was. He had to put it in the trunk.
Unreal.
Yeah, I had to put that on there. The quilt. It was quilted on the side.
If it was blue, I would have. That was the. You wouldn't have thought nobody could make the Jordan 2 better.
Yeah.
And to me, honestly, I know I give Don C the hardest time for the last 10 years, but right there was his moment of like, you can do something.
Yeah.
And it just.
And you did.
Went to,
I know.
I went to like just Mitchell and Ness jersey. What are you doing?
I know. And the $500 shorts. And
putting, like,
it made no sense.
Snakeskin on the bill of a hat. That's cool, but like they were $900 and stuff.
I know.
Like,
yeah. We weren't buying that. Number 7, I have the NMDs. I put Pharrell Times, NMDs, Human Race. I put yellow as well.
Yeah.
It could be any in the pack, but yellow's the one that did.
Yellow's the one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even up for debate. It's the one everyone wanted the most. Obviously, like the limited one, like the Chanel and all that, that was for the heavy hitters. But for the ones in the streets, we were trying to get the yellow ones.
I had the black pair. I bought it from the cat that worked at Rejuvenator. And then I made a bet with my brother-in-law that the Cowboys would beat the Packers in the playoffs. And they lost, and I lost them to my brother-in-law. And then
gladly didn't
he was outside washing the car in them.
Oh, well, someone who don't care about shoes.
No, he actually does, but he did that on purpose to make me mad.
Oh, I kind of respect that then. I'm not gonna hold you.
I drove up. I just was like,
whatever. He was just like getting soap all over him.
I ignored it, though. I ignored it. I knew what he was doing. I ignored it.
I kind of respect that.
I ignored it.
Shout out to him for that.
He knew we were coming over to barbecue. He was out there washing his car in them joints. I ignored it. Like I knew what he was doing. 'Cause I was heated.
I would be too if I were you. But
I was super heated.
Yeah, I get it. I would have done that. Number 6, I got the Jordan 1 top 3s. Now, again, was it my favorite Jordan 1 of the 2016 era? No. But again, I remember what it did. It was the first What the Jordan 1 when, the whole What the series was going crazy. And everyone was like, I need them. These are What the ones, The pre-orders were going crazy. And what I will say is that was
2 or 3.
A precursor to like later Jordan 1s because the quality on it was great. The leather on the top 3 was good. Because remember, like, aside from the Reimagine, or not Reimagine, what were they calling the 2015 Chicago's? Not Reimagine, because that was recently. The re-something, when they re-released them.
I don't know.
They didn't
got the Jumpman on the tongue?
Well, the Jumpman was first, and then they re-released them in 2015, like the actual cut with the Nike Air.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't called Reimagine. It was something else. But no, the quality started to get better, and then 2016, all the Jordan 1s had good quality.
Yeah.
And top 3 is kind of what started that. That leather quality was great. Everybody was rocking with it. It's like, oh, you got all the top 3 grades in there. You got the Royal, you got the Chicago, you got the, you know what I'm saying? So definitely got to put that for number 6.
I failed with those, though. I ended up pre-ordering them, and then I was able to sell them for higher, and I couldn't resist. Even though I had pre-ordered 2 or 3, I could have kept one.
Yeah.
And it was...
I mean, I didn't keep them. I wore them a couple of times, and that was the thing, bro. When I worked at the shop, and I probably, if I didn't work it pound for pound, I probably have a lot more pairs now because I would wear stuff. People were like, "Oh, you got those? Dang, I didn't get them." I'd be like, "How much you got?" Like, you know how many pairs I sold off my feet? I'm like, "Hey, let me clean the bottom for you," and then I would just look in the store and be like, "Yeah," you know what I'm saying? So like, I sold them off my feet. Number 5. I have the Yeezy, sorry guys, the V1 Pirate Black, the 2016
That
reissue.
was the retro, though. Yeah.
That was a reissue because 2015 came out, the first one, the little back panel was uncomfortable, so they just added a little like cushion.
Yeah.
The reissue in 2016.
I had got those in 2016.
And I wore the mess out of them.
Yeah,
and in 2016, that was probably the only one at the time that I was able to get for retail. And when you hit a Yeezy for retail, then, oh, you were the man.
Yeah, that was, I got so mad, I just sold them all.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I mean, I beat
Moon
mine to
Rocks,
oblivion.
all those.
Yeah, so to everybody, listen, I'll never wear them again, but then you couldn't tell me shit. That Pirate Black went with everything, and it was super comfortable.
You know what was crazy was like...
And you had this much boost. It was you had a triangle worth of boost on the heel.
It was zero hesitation to like wear those.
Yeah.
Like
zero hesitation.
like I feel like everybody who got that V1 wore them immediately.
See, and it's funny you say that too, because like usually when we buy new shoes, we got to keep it on ice. I don't want to get these dirty.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait to put them joints on.
And when I did, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is my everyday. It's my go-to.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Couldn't wait.
Number 4, kind of surprised you didn't have this one. Nice Kicks times Adidas
Thought
NMD.
about it.
Because you and George love that NMD.
Yeah, with the tie-dye.
Yeah, the tie-dye, the red.
So I hated it at first.
I hear George
and then I
talk
saw
about that
this
joint
cat.
all
I
the
saw this
time.
cat in Scottsdale Mall wearing them. I couldn't believe how good they looked.
Yeah.
I thought about putting it on there, but I was like, well, they got the Pharrell on here. I was like, I don't want to have too much Adidas on here. Because my entire list would have been Adidas, I'll be honest with you. I could have made it a lot of Adidas.
My list had more Adidas than I wanted, but again,
and that's one that should be on the list.
Yeah.
That joint was stupid fire.
In that era,
yeah,
you couldn't deny it. You just
couldn't.
Number 3, I've got the white cement 4. And the reason why, again, I'm going back to that mindset. It was the first time since the 1999 retro that we had the Nike ass on it.
Yeah.
Because before then we had the 2012 replicas.
Yep.
And they were like, hey man, we redid the shape. We redid the paint splatter.
Yeah.
We put the Nike on the back. We were like, yes.
Yeah.
OG box, all of that. So it was a big deal. I went and bought 3 or 4 pairs, wore the mess out of 2 of them.
I think mine are still DS.
Oh, I wore them.
I still wore the ones with the Jumpman on the back. I was like, I'll wear these eventually.
I sold mine. I had to.
Yeah,
At that point,
that was
when you
the
looked at
plan.
it, you were like, what is this? It's cheap leather.
Yeah.
It's a different color.
That was the plan, but I had wore them down so much. I was like, I'm gonna just wear these till they're beat, and then switch over. I never did. I still got mine DS.
Got rid of them. Number 2, even though I didn't like them then, it had to happen. The Space Jam with the high cut patent leather.
That's the only reason why I didn't put them on my list.
But see, it's the mindset. I didn't like them and I didn't buy them because I thought it was stupid. But people went crazy for them.
Crazy. You know?
It was bringing back the original patent leather cut.
It had 45 on the back on those.
It had 45 on the back. It was the packaging.
I don't know.
No, it did. It's 45.
Okay.
It had the packaging, everything, and we sold them like crazy. I was all over the state, not just the city, all over the state buying every pair I could. I think I ended up with like 13, 14 pairs on release day, another like 12 pairs the next day. Like we were going crazy.
I think I had a few. I think we enjoyed had like 9.
I was
going
a grip crazy. And number 1, I mean, I guess they call them the banned ones then. But the Jordan 1 breads for 2016, even though, and I mean, we bought them and I wore them and got them for you or whatever. In hindsight, looking at them, it wasn't the right color red. It wasn't the right, almost like cut almost. But that bread Jordan 1 in 2016, dog, I'm telling you.
It's almost hard to believe.
And for those now that, Jordan 1s are over, you weren't there.
You
weren't. I still wear Jordan 1s and I still love them.
I do
but
too.
For the ones that say like Jordan 1s never, you weren't there. Every single person had to have the bread, the royal, and that was it. If you had a bread and a royal, you were chilling. Of course, obviously like the shadows and all of that good stuff. But Jordan 1 bread, that was the Mecca in 2016.
It was the top tier for sneakers. If you would have asked any sneakerhead what's the greatest sneaker of all time, their favorite sneaker, it would have been a bread 1.
It was a bread 1.
It was always a bread 1. And there was a period of time when it was Concord 11s and things like that. But that bread 1 for like that window, man, it was like, and not everybody had them. You know what I mean? Like, I had the 2 band with the X on the back.
We had the real band.
I stood in line at the outlet for those, went inside, got them, got back in line, got them.
Yep, same
and then
here.
I sold both pairs to this guy for $800. Never saw another band again. I thought like, I'll get a band. Never got a band. If it wasn't for you giving me that band in 2016, I would have never got another band.
I regret selling my bands, yeah.
Like never. I've never gotten, I got band lows and stuff like that, but it's not the same. You need a band high.
Yes.
Like I feel like every sneaker, you still got a band high?
No.
What?
I've sold them all. Bro, when I tell you I've been selling.
Don, I get selling, but you sold a band high?
I sold them all.
Don.
What you want me to do?
You're supposed to have a band high.
I'll get it back.
Let me tell you something. As sneakerheads, you have to have a band high.
I know.
In your collection.
I know.
And then, 3s, 4s, anything like that.
And the funny thing is,
want.
I got other ones that I don't have a band high. Like I got Chicago's, I've got Royal still, and then other odd colors don't have a band.
You got Royals?
Yes.
Shadows? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I saw.
I sold my Royal Highs, sold the Shadow Highs once I got the lows. I have no other OG highs besides, and I sold my Black Toes to Simple.
You didn't get these black toes that were under retail?
I got the Black Toe lows.
Oh no, I'm talking about the black toe highs, the ones that are $90, whatever.
I planned on getting it because they were so low, but then I was like, I'll get them eventually.
I bought one. I saw the.
I thought they were just fire. I don't know what.
I still like
them.
them. So I was like, it's $112 shipped. DS?
Yeah.
Give me that.
I'm showing to that Nike outlet for like $40,
40%
off. I was
please.
like, I looked around like, this is a joke. Like,
Yeah,
nobody wants these.
I didn't cop too, but yeah, man, got the bread on there. Again, you guys, you had to be there. I mean, that day I remember specifically. Shout out to the old plug over at Shoe Palace in Arrowhead. He did, so it was like 30 minutes before the mall opened. He was like, yo, I'm gonna let you come get like 2 at a time. And then you go out, you wait, and then you come get another one, go out, wait. So I did that 5 times. I ended up paying like 10 pair. Shot to Scottsdale, bought some more. I'm calling Napier. I'm like, hey, I got 15. What other sizes we need? Oh, we still need X, Y, and Z. Cool. Heading over to PV Mall, whatever. Did it all. I
did everything in my power to try to get them at that time.
That was a time.
I get my hands on them now.
That was a time, bro. So yeah, that's my list.
How long did the band one last that's still top tier after that? It lasted still a while.
For a hot minute. I think it was a hot minute until
probably 2019.
You know what? If I want to be honest, probably until like Travis Scott started doing Jordan 1 highs. Because it was like before that, it was like, all right, what Jordan 1 do you go to? You always go to a bread. Yeah, they did like, fragments here and there, whatever. We couldn't get our hands on that. But once Travis started doing highs, then it was like, no, you gotta have a Travis high.
Yeah, that's probably, when did Travis High come out? 2020?
Before?
2018?
Something like that. I have to look.
When did the Forest come out? Forest came out during the
Forest
Super
came out
Bowl.
before.
Niners, Broncos, Panthers Super Bowl?
I still have Forest too.
You still got the Forest?
Yeah.
The Oiler ones?
The Travis Scotts?
Yeah. Have you worn them?
A couple times.
Oh, you have?
I saw you a picture of them. They're fire.
What?
I was looking at them the other day because I'm going through stuff that I'm going to like. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm selling and I love it. The way you're not buying stuff, I'm getting rid of stuff.
Must be nice. This guy here. We had a long time. Anything else, Don?
That's it. Appreciate you for having me.
You coming through. Appreciate you podcasting.
Come on, man.
With
That's
me,
what we
Don.
do. We pod, bro.
All right, this is pod.
I'm here.
Most of the time, I sit here and talk to myself, and then I end up talking crazy, and everybody be like, yo, this Greg Cat is a weirdo. I'm like, I got to talk to myself. I start losing my mind.
Damn, I'm here to pod anytime.
Appreciate you.
All right.
That's it. Bye, 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 bye.